Hello! How you all doing? Welcome in. We are Nance of Thank you so much for being here. Am I in the right spot? I am. This is Lost Ruins of This is Lost Ruins of Arnak. My name is Tom.
I'm Beck.
I'm Kai.
And this is a game all about resource management. You are going to score points by defeating monsters, climbing this here research track, and exploring these spaces, and just in general, doing your best archaeologist life. Hello, Morgamoon. Hello, Upside Down Fairy. Hello, anyone else hanging out in chat. It is very, very good to see you. We're gonna run through the rules for this a little bit because it's really not that complicated. There's just a lot going on. But before we get to that, so Nicolas Cage, right?
For anyone wondering, I think we were listening to the music. Tom's like, I'm really keen for National Treasure 3.
I'm going to say National Treasure 1, which Tom was not impressed by.
I was not.
What? National Treasure 1 is the best one.
Yeah, but National Treasure 2 is so good.
Yeah, but National Treasure 1 wasn't good enough for me to want to watch any of the others, so...
There's only one more.
That's why Tom was any of the one. Except, man, I think he's hit and miss.
Nicolas Cage is hit and miss.
Yeah. I think Nicolas Cage has... I think his movies are exactly 50-50 good and trash.
Yeah, and then
which is impressive.
I made the point that the reason why is because Nicolas Cage went bankrupt, and then he literally just had to start taking every single role that was presented to him, so he was no longer bankrupt.
Yeah.
And now, because he has so many movies that are not good under his belt, it means that he is hit and miss.
Yeah.
I think you could say that his earlier stuff is probably good Nicolas Cage. Like Face Off is probably iconic.
My mom
Con
hates
Air.
that
Where they
film.
take his face off.
Well, your mother doesn't understand the science behind it.
I swinging it back around a bit, I actually prefer National Treasure 2 to 1.
I don't know, maybe I'll watch it.
Look,
at
Tom's
some
allowed
stage.
to be wrong. He's allowed to be wrong.
I'm never allowed to be wrong. If I'm ever wrong, the stream shuts down.
That's true.
Okay,
I quite
thing.
liked Willy's Wonderland for what it was. It was
I haven't seen it.
No.
silly. It's not a great movie.
Silly
but
Willy's
it's a lot
Wonderland.
of fun.
Yeah.
It's Nicolas Cage is in Five Nights at Freddy's killing animatronics for 2 hours.
That
And it's just a lot of
one.
fun. It's
Same as
It's got next to no plot, next to no acting ability from anybody in that film. But it's a heck of a lot of fun to watch Nicolas Cage kill animatronics for an hour and a half.
that does sound fun. It's the same as is it The Magician's Apprentice?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
is the name of the film. It's Nicolas Cage as one of Merlin's apprentices. And then it's set in like 200 years past Merlin into our life. And some
Wild.
dude wakes up and he keeps being told he's the Prime Merlinian, which is just like the best name for like, you are the chosen one, you are the Prime Merlinian. And I always
Wild.
forget that actor's name, but it's so cheesy
Oh,
and
he's
so
the one with
dumb.
the ears, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. But it's
What's his name?
it's just dumb
The
fun.
one with the ears? I'm not sure
Not the one with the eyebrows, the
which
one with the
actor it
ears.
is with the ears.
Isn't he the guy that voiced Hiccup
Yes.
in How to Train Your Dragon?
Yes, he is the guy who voices Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon.
Also haven't seen How to.
That guy.
That-
How to Train Your Dragon's a good one. I do
pretty good.
recommend that.
Anyway, the game is on the board. It looks like you found the Ruins of Arnak on the table. Yes, look, this
There it is.
this is Lost Ruins of Arnak.
I've read the box. Let me say it.
Oh, do the thing.
So we are explorers. Arnak is the island that we have come to explore. We are finding the lost ruins of Arnak.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
And
Now
this
you know
is-
why you're here.
This is the temple we are researching with all its different cave paintings.
We need different resources to be able to move up. The general rule is it's not a general rule, it is a rule. Your book, which is this little token under here, cannot be higher on the track than your magnifying glass. Your magnifying glass gets different rewards, and your book gets different rewards.
So in this game, it is advertised as a deck building cross worker placement game, but I think what it comes down to more than anything is resource management.
My opinion
Your cards can be two different kinds of resources. Your workers can get you resources in a bunch of different ways. And you want to get resources to kill monsters, which will appear when you research things. That's fine. We'll just
big
put it on the
ant.
bottom. It's also a really annoying one to come out early because you have to spend boots and explores to
That's a
to
great
defeat
one
it.
because it's super easy to beat.
But
super
you get
early.
you get 5 points when you defeat a monster. Anything in purple is points. And you'll also get the award up the top here. So this one would let you scrap a card, which is one of the classic deck building maneuvers. You'll also get points, Rebecca, if you want to point out the research track. The higher up you go on the research track with either your magnifying glass or book, you will get points. At the end of each round, you will shuffle up your deck. This is a deck building game where you don't get to just like cycle through your deck and shuffle it whenever you run out of cards. If you run out of cards, that is it for the round.
Unless you can find something that lets you draw more cards, but...
No, but if you run out of cards to draw, you can't just shuffle up your discard pile. You get your whole deck back available to you at the end of the next round. Anything that you buy from the market, I don't know if we've actually got a button for the market because we'll just green screen everything. Anything you buy from the market will go to the bottom of your deck and therefore be available to you earlier in the next round because you shuffle the other stuff in underneath it. That's pretty good question.
No, question. You can get artifacts from the market as well, which are blue cards up here. When you buy it, it costs Explorer tokens instead of coins, and you immediately resolve the effect on the card, and then it goes into your deck.
Pass me that card. So this one,
Which is interesting.
This one will let you draw a card and then scrap a card and make Beck not exist.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to activate your artifacts again, you need to pay a tablet, which is one of the special resources. Yeah, being too much on it. Bunch of special resources.
Woohoo!
Oh, man. And then the other way that cards can be used is for their travel icons. Up the top here, you'll see this one is a plane. Planes can be cars and boats. Cars and boats can be feet, but cars and boats cannot be each other.
Basically, a car, boat, and a plane can always be a foot.
A plane can be anything.
A plane can be a car, foot, and a boat, and then, yeah.
Cars can't be boats and boats can't be cars. And the reason you want those is because that is how you get out to the new areas. If you want to go to this area, you need to pay 3 explores and a boat to discover it, and then later on you'll just need to pay the boat. When you explore a new area, that's when a monster will come out. We will try and explain everything as we go through as well. Thank you so much for being here. I have drawn the short straw and I'm the first player. So I need to choose what to do, and most likely that'll be put out one of my workers to a space.
First player is supposedly chosen by the last person that visited somewhere new.
Oh, what a bloody legend! Here's his finger gun.
Hello, Rampidizer. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Anyone who is new here, or just anyone at all who wants to, exclamation your favourite colour in chat and show some finger guns off for our new friend.
Anybody who is somebody?
Anybody who is a people. I am going to, as my first action, go to this space here and get myself 2 explore tokens, which I can use later on to spend on, well, exploring.
That's a real shame, because I also wanted some explore
Yeah,
tokens.
it's unfortunate that in a 3-player game you randomly cover up some spaces.
And I accidentally randomly covered up the most useful
The
ones.
good ones.
I do have to pay a foot to go there, actually.
Yes,
true.
Tom, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Like everyone knows, I'm getting rid of a fear card. These are fear cards. If you don't defeat a monster, you get more fear cards, because monsters are big and scary. At the end of the game, fear cards will lose you -1 point. Well, they'll lose you a point, I should say. Because if you lose a
negative point, you gain points.
Exactly.
Perfect. Let's
so
play
you want to
those
get rid
rules.
of these, but also you might get more later on.
Nice. Right, well, I feel like
Right.
Fear is
Right.
the correct play here, and my Schminianish Moans is going to go get an arrowhead, please. Which are these really cool
I can be.
little doohickeys.
Yeah, I
Little
really,
arrowheads. I
really
the
like.
components in this
Yeah, I
game.
really like the components. Like the explorers are massive. Like they're chunks.
But also,
They're big boys.
the gems. The
The
gems
gems.
aren't just your standard board game
They're
gem.
not. They're chunky.
They're custom chunky gems.
They're
Very
so
nice.
cool.
Alright, Beckles, what are you feeling?
I'm going to play a fear card to move my first archaeologist to this campsite here, which means I then have to use a card. I don't get the effects on the card. I basically have to discard it. But by discarding it, I then get a gem.
Gems are good.
Gem.
Hey, Reddy, how you doing?
It's a
things
red
are-
E. With
Things are pretty dang good.
I love that. It's so good.
do I want tablets? I think I do. So in the middle of the board,
Tom, we are a family-friendly establishment.
there are all these lovely idols. And when you collect an idol, you get its bonus straight away. So I'm going to play 1 explore card to get myself another explore token. That is a lightning bolt, which means you can play it basically at instant speed. Pay my 2 other explore tokens, and then my other... Let's go this one. Pay this for its boat, and place my worker on this here space.
Wait, so where'd you get your Explorer tokens from?
Well, I had 2 from going here, and then I got one.
Okay, yeah.
And I will get this lovely tablet, and we'll start flipping out some stuff.
Let's explore.
Let's explore. We get... Ooh, I have the choice between two explore tokens, which is pretty good, to be honest, or getting an item for free.
Ooh.
Now, do I
expensive
choose?
items out of them.
Do I choose this before or after the monster comes out?
Oh, you do it now.
I defer to Backtree to play this game more than anyone else.
That could be a whole nother space explored later on, but also there's some good items. I think I'm gonna go the free item so I can save all my coins. And this goes here.
Which item would you like?
I would like
a journal, a bear trap, a trowel, a brush, or a dog.
See, the journal's not a bad one because it lets you, if you exile it, you...
The journal is exactly what I'm taking, please and thank you. So the journal is a one-time use card, but I can exile it to research for free, which could save a whole bunch of resources later on.
Kai's favorite, the large backpack.
Large backpack. So to draw a card from the bottom of your deck.
Woo.
But we also get a monster, and I have to fight. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a big old scary bird.
Good luck.
And that
Good
requires
luck.
a plane and an arrowhead to defeat.
Oh.
And that is
2 things
very
that you
scary
do
indeed.
not have, unfortunately.
Fortunately for me, though, planes can be bought for the meager cost of 2 gold.
That's true.
But
It's
I
not-
definitely cannot get an arrowhead. I really went out there trying to get some resources early, and that did not work out for me.
Yeah, it could have been better.
It could have been anything at all.
Works well for Beck and I, though.
I am not
You to get
moving
eaten
up.
by a dragon.
Not moving up. I probably should have considered getting the 2 explores to just explore for cheaper next time, but that's okay. That is my turn.
Cool. Reddy's
Yeah.
halfway through the Commander Legends vid. Ooh,
It's a long video.
Yeah.
it's a long video, but what a
What a banger of
game.
a stream.
What an absolute game that was. Okay, I think I'm going to go hard or go home,
Ooh.
and I'm going to go home. Bye.
Oh, it's nice having you here, Kai.
I'm going to play a boat and a car
Oh, what a bloody
to be
legend.
feet.
His finger guns.
Pew pew!
Hi,
to
Stephen.
go and hang out with Beck
On the arrowhead space?
on the no,
oh, the GM
with
space.
Beck, not with me.
I forget which color I am.
Which means I have to discard a card to gain a ruby, please and
Hi, Stephen.
thank you.
Stephen smells. We all know it. We all know it to be true.
This is why he doesn't say hi to you.
No, it's because we tell each other
Hi,
we
Stephen.
love each other in secret, but we can't say it in public because otherwise our girlfriends would leave us.
So it's a risk. It's a problem. That's my turn.
Sweet, sweet fantasy baby.
You got a lot of resources over there, Kai. So
I mean, I've got one of each. Except for I haven't got a tablet yet. I need a tablet
yeah,
to complete the collection.
I'm a bit of a snob about this game. That's not a lot of resources.
so it's a
Whoa.
good amount of starting resources. All right, Rebecca, what are you feeling?
I'm feeling that I
I'm
cycled
well aware
my
you're
explore
signal-
token too early. I could have used it to get better resources from out here. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the funding for a coin, pay 2 coins, and buy the Doge.
Hooray!
I'm gonna need the Doge, please,
Oh.
and thank you. This is the dog.
Machete? That's a
gets
good card,
you-
actually.
Chetty is-
It gets you an explore token, and you get to activate an unoccupied site for free.
Yes.
Just straight up. Blah. I want to use that, please and thank you.
Very good early Early
It's-
turn.
It's a good early card because it goes to the bottom of my deck. It means that in the next round, I'm just going to be drawing that into my hand.
Guaranteed.
It's a guaranteed into my hand. Can I have the card back, please?
No.
Thank you.
Stephen, I'm very jealous of all the conventions you guys are having over there. We're getting some concerts finally starting up here. Beck and I just got tickets to a little band. You might have heard of them, Mayday Parade.
Oh, what?
They're coming to Perth next year.
What?
Hey Kai, you
I didn't know you liked Mayday Parade so much.
I should buy some.
Y'all
you
should
should buy
get
some
in.
tickets.
They're playing with Real Friends. I don't know if you like them as well.
Not as. I mean,
I've
But
never
They're
heard of them.
decent.
but yeah.
And someone else
I'll
I don't know.
I'll
But
have to look at tickets later.
concerts are good. All right, it's my turn again.
So yeah, that
excited
was my
for
turn.
My Chemical Romance next year.
I don't want to go to Melbourne to watch My Chemical Romance.
Fair, but
Or Sydney or wherever the hell they're going.
yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to Melbourne.
Well, hop on a
Safety
plane. I'll
pending.
pay for your badge and a place to stay.
I'd do
Cute.
it. I'd be so tempted to do it.
You can't hop on a plane.
It's more like
Kai with the spiffy
Thanks,
hat.
Ice Rider.
it's more like we can't get on
Ma'am?
a plane back into the country. That's the issue right now.
Getting out's fine, getting back not so much. Hopefully by, I think the latest news was roughly February.
Oh, yeah.
Would be nice.
That's some real great merch. I wonder whose merch that might be.
Yeah, the hair is all new and fancy.
Is that the Felix Young's merch?
It's the
Whoa!
Felix Young's
Whoa!
merch. You can see it.
They missed a word.
The? Yeah.
but-
I'll have to pencil it
you
in
like
later.
No, it's knockoff merch.
That's what it is. Legally distinctly Felix Young.
Alright, so one of the things you can do in this game is instantly spend your idols to get resources. So going out there is kind of like doubly good resources, so I'm going to use this straight away. I'll flip it over because it doesn't matter which side it is. To get myself a free arrowhead. And I could then use that to kill that monster, and that is kind of tempting. It's 5 points, and I know I can get better resources later.
The only question is, do you want to use that arrowhead now, or do you want to save it to use on the track?
Yeah, especially when I then have a card that's gonna. Here's what it really comes down to. I have a card that's gonna let my book go up for free, and unless I get my arrowhead up,
Your
it's not
magnifying
gonna
glass.
do anything. My magnifying glass, then that book's not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I am going to spend this final card. I'm actually surprised how well that green comes up on the green screen.
Because it's two different green.
Yeah, but sometimes we've had real problems. All right, so this disappears. I get my thing. I spend my arrowhead.
I think I've had a couple of hair colors since I've seen you last, Ice Rider. But that's cool. You're here now for weird conceptual hair that maybe did or did not work. I can't decide yet.
I mean, I dig it.
I'm coming
I
back
like
around
the,
on it.
I like the pop, you know.
Pop, pop.
I also like where
I'm
it
coming back
blends.
around on it as you more like style your hair.
I just like where it blends, like
Yeah.
where it's like that kind of pinky purple.
So if anyone actually cares, it's a layer of orange that does a ring around, so all underneath is orange as well. You can't see it very well, but all underneath is orange. There's a layer of pink that doesn't come up onto the top, so it does like a little slice at the back, and then the rest is all purple.
It's cute.
And that's the story of my hair.
I'm paying resources. I'm climbing up the track. I send my magnifying glass up here. I get myself a coin, and I also get myself a point. Because we're going to try and track points in this, because that only seems like a good idea. And we
Nice.
definitely won't ever lose track of what points people are
We
on
will
and have to count it all at the end.
absolutely lose track.
Yep. Cool.
Dash, my turn!
The handy thing is it's not cumulative. So it's like by Tom going up from here to here, he doesn't get an extra 2 points. He just goes up to 2 points with his magnifying glass.
It's true.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah, so it means that, say, if he does get
Oh,
his...
yeah, because it's...
So if he
yeah,
gets his magnifying glass all the way up here, he
Yeah.
just gets 23 points.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
23.
not actually cumulative, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not actually counted until the end of the game.
Exactly.
Technically.
Tom, what's your hair story?
Tom, what's my hair story? I have really shitty genetics in so many ways. Like, you look at my brother, who got, like, most of my dad's side of the family's genetics, and then I got all the bad side of my dad's genetics, and all the bad side of my mum's genetics, and so I've got bad eyesight, and a bad heart,
you're just
and all
a
my
mess,
hair
Tom.
fell out when I was 16, and I shaved it all off, and I look cute as heck, so...
And yet, somehow it works.
I will admit, you do look better with shaved hair now. I fed into the lie for a little while. I remember once we dyed his hair black. What little hair he had.
See, I'm curious. Mine's starting to go grey on top. and I'm curious if it's going to get a chance to go grey before it starts falling out or not. It's a race.
You with all grey hair, that'd be hilarious.
I mean, I'd rock it.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. But my dad's bald as Tom, so
yeah, it's
like
my dad's hair started falling out now, which is pretty good. Like he's 60-something and his hair's only just started really
Whose turn is
out.
it?
But then my mum's granddad had a full head of hair when he died, so it could be it's anyone's game at this point. We'll wait and see.
Kai's definition of a silver fox.
Definition of silver fox and sex appeal. Also, the only
Appreciate
married
it.
one we know. Like, literally the sexiest man here. Can't have him.
Too slow. Alright, I'm going to spend a arrowhead and compass, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
To move my microscope up, please. And thank you.
Your magnifying glass.
My microscope. Maybe yours is a shitty magnifying glass. In my camp, we
shitty
use
ass magnifying glass.
microscopes.
So you keeping up with the Chiefs, Tom? I unfortunately am keeping up with the Chiefs, and I thought this week was going to be absolutely garbage because we're playing against a half-decent defense, and we have not had anything happening on offense. And then that team's imploding hard. I'm not going to go into it any further than that because that conversation could get very political. But oh man, we'll comment on that later, Kai.
Okay.
Just sports ball.
Sports.
What are you doing, Beck?
Paying a GM. Ah!
And that's not where they go.
It is now, bitch. Anyway.
Bitches.
Wow.
I know. I'm going this way for another reason than I had the... Did you get your gold coin for moving up on the track, Kai?
I didn't. Thank you.
Go. You and I, do or die.
Can't
When
wait
we
to
sally
see.
in on
I
the
gotta
first...
trust you guys with my resources, because
Yeah, sally in with the first Black Battalion.
You got your point? You got your coin?
Yay.
Well done. Alright, I've got a card, but doesn't do anything particularly incredible. But there are some decent cards up the top there. Do we... draw some cards. Exile to overcome a monster.
I mean, that one coin... Oh, because you've got 3. In
I've got 4 coins, really, if I want to.
You could get the machete.
A machete is actually quite tempting. That is 2 explore and scrap a card. And 2 explore in 1 turn can be quite useful.
Now I hear you folks at home say, but why would you want to scrap cards? Because of the fear. The fears.
I am about to get an
I don't know why we've put these face down. They don't need to be
really
face
not
down.
be face down.
Fear cards. Because if you have them in your deck at the end of the game, they're worth negative points.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's spend all 4 instead of splitting it up any other way. This can only end well for me. Gonna get myself a machete.
Aeroplane.
The aeroplane.
Damn, that's a good card. Pass me the airplane. I want that instead.
What?
Can't have it. I'm just putting it on the green screen. This is the airplane. Airplane, you get to explore with a discount of an airplane, so wherever you want. And if you go into a new site, you have a discount of 2 explores. So, oh man, just drop yourself in wherever you want.
Yeah, so theoretically you could go up here with 4 explore tokens.
All I get is a stupid... Wow, my machete's only worth 1 point, and the airplane's worth 3. I got gypped.
It's a knife. What do you expect?
I'm gonna stab people with it and steal their points.
Someone offered me an aeroplane or a machete. I mean, I can't fly an airplane, but
You could learn.
I can't fly a machete either, so...
Look, you just need to have it go up. Hi, Legends. How you doing?
Hey, Legends.
I think coming down is pretty important, too. Some would argue more important.
Look, it hurts to be a Chiefs fan right now.
Bloody Holly would argue.
But I feel like it's always hurted to be a Giants fan, so... We'll come back. It'll be fine. Hey, Kai, what do you want to do?
I would like to spend
Thanks,
my
Legends.
ruby, please, to move my book
Your book.
and get an assistant.
Which
Oh, man.
assistant do you want?
Can I please have the assistant that I had last game, which is money for arrowheads?
Money for
Damn
arrowheads.
it! That's my new favorite assistant.
So these are assistants. Assistants are free resources. Get your assistants as soon as possible, because,
Wait,
oh man.
wait, move it up, Tom. Move it up.
Alright, Kai, you have an assistant now.
Thank you.
Damn you. Damn you to hell.
But we do have a new assistant there who is just straight up free money.
You will
Yeah.
come down. The trick is how fast.
That's yeah. It's about a controlled descent.
What are you feeling, Beck?
I'm feeling winning, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That
I think it's a little bit early to be writing yourself off.
As nice as the trowel is looking at the moment, this first round is a card game because I'm paying a coin and spending a coin to buy the bear trap.
I pressed all the wrong buttons. Bear trap. Bear trap. Exile this card to overcome a monster on a site not occupied by any player.
So for instance, if you by the end of your turn can't get an arrowhead and pay the 2
I'm literally
coins.
passing on the next turn.
Yeah. So basically at the start of my next turn,
Blap!
glatata.
Very useful, very useful.
I'm curious how you use
Brothers
a bear
Murph.
trap to take out a bird thing, but I'm sure you can.
It doesn't say I
work it
can't
out.
do it.
No, hey, I believe in you.
How y'all doing? I gotta let you know what I'm playing for TLN at the end of the month, because it's TLN's birthday. 1 whole year of TLN action. We forgot to do our birthday celebration because we started uploading stuff to YouTube in
October.
Start of October?
I believe it's October.
God, I don't even know how things work anymore. But the first of the
Time
video
is
we
nothing.
ever uploaded was for Camel Up. So we are doing, to celebrate our birthday on TLN's birthday,
Camel
we're
Trophy
going to
race.
play Formula C.
It's Formula C at the
Is
moment.
it currently Formula C?
It's currently
I've actually
Formula
lost
C.
track of it.
Yeah, it is actually currently Formula C.
Anytime we play Camel Up, whoever wins gets to decide what it's called, which was initially just Camel Up versus Camel Cup, but then Bet came in and ruined everything.
And that, like, if you go back and watch that video, which is up on our YouTube channel, it was like the perfect moment where you could see it tick in my head where I just go, oh,
Fuck everybody.
fuck you guys. I'm naming it Camel Trophy Race. Because it's like, I was
Bad.
gonna name it Camel Up because there's only one C.
But
There's
it's
only-
no.
There's only one
it's-
C.
And you know what? It takes
I
up
have no idea.
50% of the C is camel and 50% of the key
Anyway,
C is
I'm not having
cup.
this argument. I'm not having this argument.
You
Anyway,
have
I'm
to
passing
because
my
you
turn.
won. It's camel trophy race. But
So
I won,
it's
so
your
it was
turn,
Camel
Kai.
Trophy
I'm
Race.
I would like an explore token, please.
Yeah, we got all the cute peeps. We got Twin Flower, we got
That's a
the
very
Murph
good
boys.
way to play. In my vast experience, because I've played this a lot on Board Game Arena. Board Game Arena doesn't allow you to keep cards in your hand for the next turn. You discard everything you don't use.
No, it does.
I've never had that.
It just won't let you keep fear because there's no point in keeping fear.
What if I want the foot?
And if you keep a card, you still only draw up to 5. You don't
Yeah.
draw 5 plus the one in
Yep.
your hand.
Yeah.
But Beck, anything can be a foot. Planes are feet, Beck.
Yeah,
I have a
exactly.
plane fetish.
Everything's a foot.
Okay.
To be fair, planes are like wicked cool once you
See
actually
that
start
Cessna?
learning about them.
I'm going to spend $1
A whole buckaroo.
to buy a hat to go with my hat. I was just worried that one of you would buy the hat and then try to claim my hat. So I'm
See,
gonna,
that's a good card because it's an instant
gonna
card.
get on top of that,
Bam. Instant speed. Get some resources.
get a money and explore.
It's good. Good work, Kai.
I'm so proud of you.
Schmindiana Schmones.
Schmindiana Schmones. So you could absolutely. I've put your name forward. Don't just assume that we've cut you out of the TLN action. Board Game House are like one of the longest running board game streams as far as I'm aware.
Really?
Like I think the Brothers Murph are the longest on Twitch, unless I'm wrong. But Board Game House has been going for a while, and everyone but
3 years.
yeah, that's what I saw. And Brothers Murph are about the same. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We should invite Board Game House to play a game and then play a game they've never played before and don't explain the rules. That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds oddly specific.
Possibly.
What are you doing, Beck?
I have nothing else to do, so I'm playing my exploration token
Yep.
to get an exploration
Enjoy.
token. Imagine if you dunk that in my drink at that exact moment. Just,
That'll be pretty funny.
hi, it's me. Lol.
Yeah, but you smell funny.
What? Anyway. That was a free action.
Yep.
Mind you. So now I pass my turn.
It goes back to Kai. We should have another card flipped out, but doesn't matter all that much.
Have you officially passed your turn, Tom?
Yes, I have officially passed my turn.
Bow and arrows.
Yeah, gain an explore token for each monster on sites you occupy and each monster you have overcome, up to 3.
That's pretty tasty.
That was pretty good. If you're out here hunting.
I'm so looking forward to that, Steven. I want to hug the crap out of you.
That's the weirdest thought that's ever crossed my brain. I don't know what my internet friends smell like.
I mean, yeah. I feel like... I was about to say the Brothers Murph smell like this, but like...
No.
They're two different people. Each of them's gonna smell... I want to say one of them smells like...
Hey, Kai, what are you doing?
I was just waiting to see how deep
deep down the smell hole.
See how far.
Rural Gaviola smells like roses.
Right. Well, all I got left now is $1 and an explore and no cards.
God damn it!
So I think I'm going to use my assistant as an instant to spend $1 and get an arrowhead, please, because that sounds like good economics.
I hate that.
Now I have a arrowhead and a hexplore.
Derek smells like cheese.
Which isn't useful for me, so I'm going to pass.
Beck, do you also pass?
I remember when I did my instant and I said I passed.
Oh yeah, you already passed. All right, that is the end of the round. We have all passed. So at the end of each round, all of this lovely tracking totem pole thing, I don't know what it's actually called, moves up one. And so now, as we get more experienced as archaeologists, we get more artifacts instead of tools to help us find artifacts.
I don't remember.
Hang on,
is
sorry.
it
Yeah, does this get
Yes,
discarded
sorry.
first?
Both of those get discarded. The two next to the thing get discarded. We then move it up.
I'm disappointed. The trial was...
The trail's pretty sick.
I was pretty
And we revealed 2 new artifacts.
keen on the trail, but then I got the assistant that can eventually get me rubies anyway.
Nice. So we have, if you want to pass those 2 to me, the Runes of the Dead, which will get you 3 tablets, a coin, and a fear card, or the Inscribed Blade, which will let you research with a discount of either an arrowhead or 2 tablets. Why did the buttons I pressed not work?
Because...
Here you go, look, I said words, and now they are on the screen, not before.
Hope you remembered.
Man, it's been a long week.
It has.
Like, ever since last Friday, I've just not stopped.
Man, the man is non-stop.
I'll just send all my internet friends gifts.
With that, we all shuffle our discard piles.
Yes, shuffle your discard piles and put them
gets an
underneath.
additional fear card.
I do get an additional fear
I think
card.
I handed you 2. Hang on.
No?
Oh, it felt like
Give
2.
him another one.
I meant to hand you 2. Bring it back.
First player token passes over to Kai.
Ooh.
Blip, 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 blip. So how are y'all doing? Who's got plans to play board games this weekend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
I realized I didn't use one of my archaeologists, but there was kind of nothing I could have used it for anyway.
Yeah, this space has got packed.
They got
quick.
filled.
You could have just got some coins or something, but if you wanted the explore token more than that, then...
Kind of didn't, but...
Well, what would you have done? Literally the only thing you could have got was tablets or coins.
But it would have cost 2.
It would have cost a boot.
Which I
you would have
paid.
had.
I paid
Wouldn't
an
it have
instant.
been 2 boots?
No, not for
Wasn't
these
that
ones. These ones
No,
weren't
no.
covered.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
we covered
Oh.
these ones.
All right. Well, if you guys are happy for me to retcon, because I used an explore token card, which would have given me
Would have given you the boot, it's all
a
good.
transportation for it anyway.
It's a good game. I recommend.
Right.
Ah, these are all upside down.
I don't like that, Stephen. Not one bit.
I would like to use my hat,
Your hat.
please, to instantly get a coin and an explore.
Nice.
Because resources, thank you. Better untap my assistant there too before I forget. And then I would like to use a boot from my fear card, please, to explore the 2 exploration token space, please. And thank you.
Nice. Yeah, that one's going to be pretty
Cheers.
popular.
That's hot commodity. That's a
It's why I ended up buying the machete, because I was like,
It's a limited resource.
yeah, I'm going to need it.
All right. I'm going to be... I'm gonna...
What?
I was about
It's an
to.
axe hit.
It sounds like things falling over. I was like, oh no.
It's a piano!
I was about to say nice things about Cartographer's Heroes because I've got it sitting right there. It's in eyesight, and then that just came right in my ear holes.
My ear holes!
What are you playing, Rebecca?
I can't decide.
I will. All right. While Becca's deciding, let's give our opinions on Dune Imperium versus Lost Ruins of Arnak. Dune Imperium is more of a deck building game than Lost Ruins of Arnak is. I really like Lost Ruins of Arnak, but your cards are just another resource. It's not like Dune Imperium where it is proper deck building and drawing cards. And in Dune Imperium, I really like that the cards that you play decide where you go, and you'll get bonuses from choosing to play or not play stuff. In Arnak,
Yeah, Dune Imperium definitely feels more like your
Yep.
deck building game where you're like,
and it feels
shuffle,
a lot more
shuffle,
like a
shuffle,
mashup.
bang, 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 draw, draw, draw. Like there's a lot more cards moving. Whereas in this, you don't. Your cards aren't like cycling super quickly.
And Dune Imperium's like 10 rounds, 12 rounds. This is 5. You don't cycle your deck nearly enough. You might buy 5 cards throughout the whole game, and you can get away with not buying them.
Which is, I mean, I don't think
Don't get me
intrinsically
wrong.
one thing is better than the other, but
100%.
I really like deck building games, so
But if you're considering, I don't know if I should buy Arnak because it's too similar to Dune Imperium, it's not.
yeah, you could definitely have both games, and they both feel different.
They both have a deck and workers, but they're not the same kind of deck builder worker placement.
Yeah. You definitely have to manage your resources a lot more effectively in this.
What are you feeling, Beck?
I'm gonna... So the thing that stopped me was the fact that I kind of wanted to get one of the campsites.
Mm-hmm.
However, it makes more sense for me to snipe the...
Snipe the
that is.
monster.
Snipe that monster.
Snipe this bad boy.
Because if I exile that card...
Throw the bear trap at the bird's face.
I yeet the bear trap into the sun and catch it, kill, and overcome it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Discard pile, please, and thank you.
So I no longer get that card, so I can only do that once, but that is my turn. Oh,
Nice.
thank you, Trainer Skits. So is that also a new tat? It is. It's nice and shiny because I still have the second skin on it.
Do you reckon they'll come up with like some tattoo technology that lets you have like glitter or something in it? That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, they've already done UV tattoos.
That's pretty cool.
They don't last as long as regular tattoos. Apparently, the UV ink breaks down a lot faster. So they only
The
stay
problem with
UV.
like fancy
Yeah.
tattoo stuff, right? Like it's not as permanent. Like I really like white tattoos, like
But
because they just when they just sort of like raise the skin almost less than being like super visible. But apparently they're not super long lasting.
again, because
Especially for someone as pasty as myself.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see it.
and then you have like the really gross ones, which are just scar tattoos.
Yeah, which I like the look, but I
I don't think
the process terrifies me.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would ever do that.
I'm going to play a fear card to plop myself down on the... Yeah, let's do this one. I don't know if I agree with this one, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to discard a second fear card to get myself a ruby.
Okay.
Turnstiles.
Alright. It's time to go exploring,
Exploring?
I think.
Yeah. What are you
Question
feeling?
is, where would I like to explore?
You got a lot of options. How many explore tokens do you have, though?
I
You need-
realised I just
Yes.
interrupted you to like
No.
carry on talking. These ones with the exile card
Yes.
thingamajig. That's from your hand or discard.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that
I could-
fear card that you've got there can
Get rid of
disappear.
that jerk. That'd be nice.
You've got explore token, one explore token. You can upgrade a resource, so a tablet can become an arrowhead, and an arrowhead can become a ruby. So you could do that, or you have coins, or a tablet over here as well.
I think I'm going to spend my 3 compasses and a car
Brum brum.
to jump on over here,
Nice.
grab this
Alright.
idol, and use it to exile my fear card.
I'm going to need that over here back.
Yeah, but we
You get
What do I get?
a coin and an arrowhead,
Okay.
and a monster that needs a coin, an arrowhead, and an explore.
That's just not efficient. That's unfortunate. What's it give me for killing it?
A free boat.
Oh, that
And 5 victory points.
That actually does end up being really useful later on.
Because then you don't need to cycle cards.
yeah. I mean, it's a movement. I spent a movement, 3 explores to get here, and I've gained. I'm at a net loss for resources, which is.
I mean, you can't kill it this turn, so.
Oh yeah, true.
Good to know Kai's most likely going to kill
I'm probably
that.
going to kill that at some stage. Probably next. Because I don't like the idea of getting another fear card.
Yeah, it's true.
That I just
They're
got.
pretty bad.
Yep.
If you're hanging around here for the next couple of hours, in about, hour, 15 minutes time, we're going to be letting you vote on our viewer voted game of the month, which is the last one for the year. Every single month here, we let our viewers choose a game for us to play. You can spend 15,000 channel points to put a game up for voting. At the moment, we have 2 games up for the end of November. Giant Killer Robots Heavy Hitters. I always forget what it's actually called because everyone just calls it GKR. And I have to remember what GKR stands for. Giant Killer Robots Heavy Hitters, which is a game about throwing mechs at each other's faces and fighting. And Spirit Island, a co-op game, which none of us have ever played before, so it could be a lot of fun. We haven't played either of them before, but Spirit Island is the most popular co-op game. So
Which is interesting. Interesting to see what makes it so good.
But if you want to put another game up for vote, get your channel points up, get that in now, and we will have that vote happening in, as I said, an hour and 15 minutes.
Skit's got an ad.
Rip. That's all right, we're just talking about GKR, it's fine. Hey Beck, what are you doing?
Silently crying.
Let's do it. Matching tattoos, Stephen.
So I'm gonna use my dog. My dog. Doge. I'm getting an explore token. And I'm gonna activate an unoccupied campsite.
Do it.
I don't need to use an archaeologist for this. And I don't need to pay the travel costs to get there. So I'm trying to decide if I want coins, tablets, or arrowheads. And I think I'll take the arrowhead.
Does it have to be a game we own? No, we will work with you to figure out if we can get our hands on it.
Which is a good question these days.
Can't be
Getting hold of things
quarterbacked.
is difficult.
It's fair, Mogramoon. It's absolutely fair. It
There
is a
isn't
problem with
one
co-op games.
best choice to follow when someone
Tom.
solves the puzzle. Oh.
I am going to use this Explore card.
You couldn't decide where to put it.
I was like, green screen? Not green screen. Green screen? Not green screen. To jump over here and get myself an arrowhead.
I'd argue with that.
Where's your foot cost, Tom?
This Explore card. This card. I'm not sure if you know this.
Cars are feet.
Cards
I
are feet.
understand that, but the way you phrased it sounded like you're using the explore token part of it rather than the car
Yes,
part
but
of
you see,
it.
cars are feet.
Cars are feet, Beck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a car fetish. And by that, I'm so keen for Formula 1 this weekend and I can't watch it because it's on at 3 a.m.
No,
I'm New Mexico!
I believe in you.
not with that attitude.
I
Thanks,
have to work
Tish.
on Mondays. Mondays suck. I got a friend trying to get me to play Spirit Island, but he's overseas and my holiday got cancelled. That's rough. I am keen for both games, which makes it very hard, but also very easy to not influence the vote.
I will spend a boat to be a feat. No, I won't. Both my dudes are out.
That's
Hey, come on, guys. What are you
How
doing?
dare you.
What are you doing out there doing things?
Big jerks.
Where were you going to clip-clop to?
None of your business.
All right, fine. Whatever.
In that case, plan B. Where's plan B?
What is Plan B, Kai?
What is...
That's a drug, isn't it?
It's a brand, isn't it? Of a particular drug. I will use an idol in one of these... What do you
It
call
doesn't
these?
say V on it. It's
It's
not real
just
merch.
Felix Young.
It's knockoff local wrestler merch.
But yes, it is.
So I'm going to cover up one of these things with that thing. Use an idol power.
Idle power.
To trade a coin for a ruby, please.
Fancy.
And that was an instant.
Yes.
Yep.
Now I'm going to spend the ruby to move my stethoscope
You're just going to keep calling it different things, aren't you?
up to the next tier, please.
This is just going to get
And
discarded.
I get a total of 2 Explory tokens,
You
please.
get 2, correct. I was like, you only get 1, but because you got there first, there was an extra bonus that you got.
Nice. What are you feeling, Beckles?
Feeling winning! Damn it!
So do it!
I'm green. I'm going to be moving my book up into this spot here by playing an arrowhead and an explorer token.
Nice.
By moving up, it does give me an assistant, assistant.
Would you like 2 money? Would you like a tablet? Or would you like free explore tokens?
I'm not looking at the silver side. I'm actually thinking about the gold side.
That's true. So all of these assistants will eventually, once we get to this area of the board, be upgraded, and they become 3 money, a gold, and a money and a tablet, or 2 explores.
Gold is still applicable here.
Gold!
I'm going to take the explore tokens.
Can't argue with that.
It was really funny during the setup. I had to get Tom to put out the assistants because I was worried I was going to cheat and put the assistants that I wanted in different spots.
What is my least favorite game? That is a hard question. Because you have the garbage like Tic-Tac-Toe.
Don't answer that.
Or Monopoly. Or
Don't answer that.
Catan.
Don't answer it.
Like, oh, I'm well aware what he's doing. So I'm trying to come up with like maybe something that's here right now that I don't like.
Anyway, Tom, it's your turn.
What's at the bottom of the board?
All right, well, while Tom's busy, I'm going to use my assistant to instantly get an explore token.
I am going to be spending a arrowhead and a tablet to be moving
You can pay your own tokens.
Thank you. Moving my magnifying glass up 1 space, getting myself an explore and a money and an additional point. Yeah, I don't know what my least favorite game would be.
Mine is well documented at this point.
It's true.
It is actually pretty well documented. I was going to be like, what is it? And then I was like, oh, wait a second.
I'm trying to work out if there's a way for me to get a tablet without, like,
No, there really isn't.
crippling my resources here.
Unfortunately not, my dude.
You have like bulk arrowheads and no tablets.
Yeah. And there's one potential avenue, but it's not super efficient. We'll see. For now, I'm just going to kill this monster while I think. He's going to hang out over
Stay in
here.
your fucking lane, boys.
This big snack.
That's a dead monster.
What a heckin' danger noodle that guy is.
Something you need to tell me off
He's
stream.
a-
Oh
he's
no,
a
that's
danger noodle, isn't
a
he?
horrifying thought. Catan is the only game my ex-housemate would voluntarily ask to play. That is unfortunate. Now, to clarify, I think if you enjoy Catan, that is not a problem at all. I just don't think
He
it
just
is a
doesn't
good game.
respect you.
It's very good for what it is.
Yes.
As an intro game. Like when I first played Catan, I was like,
Whoa, board games can be like this, and now I'm
And
like,
then you-
why do I have to roll dice and have something not happen? That's stupid.
yeah, but you know, it is a good stepping stone.
Is what it is. What are you feeling, Rebecca's? You got options.
Do I?
I don't know, do you? You've still got both your dudes.
I know, that's the really annoying thing, and I can't do anything with them.
Really? Why not?
I mean, I can do some things with them.
You could get tablets or money
Hmm.
or an arrowhead or a ruby.
You get rubies? You could go here and just get a free card. You could literally get an aeroplane for free.
I don't have the payment costs to go there and get a free card.
Do you not have 2 money to get a plane?
I don't know. Do I have 2 money to get a plane, Tom?
don't know.
You tell me that.
You could go here for 2 money.
That's true. So I'll do that. Playing a fear card.
Wait, I'm confused.
She doesn't have a boat.
I don't have a boat.
Oh, because cars can't be boats.
Cars can't be boats, folks! Unless it's one of those weird car boats you see on Instagram.
Pretty sure that Top Gear did that, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, probably.
viticulture. All right, we do have viticulture open to us, and I feel like if we play viticulture, it has to be
I've never heard of that.
It's one of the early Stonemaier ones, and it's about growing wine.
It's wine.
Okay.
And I was about to say, if we play it, it has to be a drink wine and play viticulture like classic
Ah.
the stream.
Oh no.
I don't want to play it, but I have to drink wine.
Yeah, wine's garbage. All right,
Ooh,
it's on the
I
list.
could drink
You can vote
Moscato.
for
That's
viticulture.
technically wine.
Yeah, but that's too sweet.
With or without Tuscany? With. We have Tuscany, we will play with it.
Toy Boda.
The trouble with wine, though, I find, right, is I've tasted wine. I've tried to like wine. I was like, I'm old now. Surely I'll like wine. And then, you go somewhere like Margaret River and you taste wine. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not going to gag or spit it out, but like, I wouldn't sit and drink this. And then I finally tasted the first ever red wine. I've been like, ooh, actually, yeah, I could drink this. This is pretty $85 a bottle.
And
Apparently, I have expensive taste. If I'm going to spend that on a bottle, it's going to be of like whiskey.
Yeah.
And that's got
But
like
Kai.
20-something drinks in it instead of 4.
What about that $3,000 whiskey we tasted?
Dude, how good was that whiskey?
I need to go back and try it again.
So good.
It was $30 for
15 mils. I think.
15 mils, and you know all that wanky stuff people say about whiskey and all the things you can taste in it.
Tom is that wank.
It was all true.
It was really
it
good.
was all
It was
true,
really
man.
good.
Like,
Meanwhile, I'm going to a party tonight, and all I'm planning on drinking are Jaeger bombs.
Nice. I can't argue with that though.
It's solid logic right there.
it's great logic. I'm paying a ruby to climb up the track with my book and get myself.
book, my bag, my book, and my crack.
Do I want the gold or do I want the tablets?
I don't know, Tom. What do you want? Ah,
Let's go tablets. Tablets can also be gold later on. I have taken this lovely person. He can read tablets for me. Thank you, tablet person. And that is my turn.
The other thing that this game is, I was going to say missing, but it just doesn't have compared to a lot of other worker placement games, is the ability to unlock another worker later on.
Yes, that is such a cliche of worker placement games.
however,
Which is why I kind of want to say like it's missing that, like it's just a mechanic they've chosen not to have. But it feels like I should have another worker at some point.
there is an artifact that comes out that if you can, like, if you buy it, and then 2, if you can keep activating it, it allows you to relocate a worker that you've already
Okay.
placed.
That's pretty good.
But when, like, these are proper, like, what, 60, 70 card decks? To have one ability to do that in the entire game. That is a very deliberate choice to not have that be an option.
Yeah.
I'm partying with the Tweez.
Jägermeister.
Ah, Jägermeister. Anyway,
Dude, can you imagine the day when, like, with how big Transition has grown, and when we finally have international artists coming back over, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
have you had international artists at Transition before?
Yeah, you met them. You met Atmospheres.
That's true, I did.
And I got cute photos with Audio Freak.
Oh, cutie. Was he the one that dressed up as a priest?
Yes.
Oh. Hey!
Just
Okay.
casually my favourite artist. It's nice to know she knows who he is.
This isn't efficient, but I'm going to do it, otherwise I'm going to end up passing way earlier than I
Life's
would
not
like.
efficient.
I'm going to spend 2 explore tokens to purchase the inscribed blade.
Actually, that is quite efficient.
That's actually not bad. I was considering it, hey.
Well, I was hoping to save this until I was another step up on the track, but
Yeah.
I don't think that
Do you want to move
I'm going to be able to do that. So, now the decision I have to make is whether or not, because I can research with a discount of either 1 arrowhead or 2 tablets,
Yeah.
I could either move my magnifying glass up another step, or I could move my book up another step. The book would give me another
a second assistant?
assistant, which would be really nice.
And you've got 2 assistants that can give you money, and money for you
well,
can be
Equals arrowheads.
resources.
well, it's 1 assistant that would give you money.
I will
But
say,
could either do that, or
Actually-
I could
I am personally a huge
oh, sorry,
fan
yes, I see.
of these ones, the ones that give you the choice between resources and travel.
Yeah, yeah. It is really nice.
Because, spoiler alert, I'm moving up on the next round, and... Oh,
The monkey medallion. You gain a tool and place it at the top of your deck.
So I think, if for no other reason than to feel like I'm not wasting discounts,
yeah.
I will discount myself by 2 tablets and spend an arrowhead. to move up.
Yep. Get yourself another 2 points.
And you get an explore token for doing so.
Huzzah. Thank you.
I was going to give you an assistant, and then I was like, nope, that's not how that
Do
works.
it. Give me one.
Nah.
I don't even care.
Nah.
Give me a free one.
Bruh. See, I just feel really annoyed because I like revealing spots on the map, but I haven't had the explore tokens to do it.
Yeah.
It's taken me however many turns to get 2.
Yep. They are hot commodities, that's for sure.
It's annoying.
What are you feeling, Rebecca? Yeah.
I burped, and that was not pleasant.
That's fair.
I'm going to play my second fear card as a walk token. And I'm going to get 2 tablets.
I'm walking here.
That's exactly what Christopher Walken
That's
says.
a lot of tablets, Rebecca.
I know I'll need them later. That's why I'm like, yeah, whatever. But
Yeah, look, it's not a bad idea.
it's not what I wanted. It's not
No,
what
not
I
at all.
wanted. The better resources come out with these, and I want these.
What do I want? That's
I'm
the
playing
question.
an instant, and I'm getting an explore
Nice.
token.
I'm going to exile my journal to research with my book for free.
Nice.
And now I've got to decide the same thing that Kai had to decide as to which assistant I want. Because I've got a guy that generates tablets, and then I could combo him to generate whatever resource I want. But if I'm not using it, then that one's kind of useless. So I also get a point, which is very nice. I think I'm going to take what I said, and these ones are my personal favorites. Like 2 planes later on in the game
Yep.
can get me anywhere.
That's very good.
So goodbye, journal. Hello, Amelia Earhart. And that is my turn.
Cool. Haven't got any dudes,
How good are dudes?
because they're all out there doing their thing. So
Doing their thing. Doing their duty.
doing their duty.
Duty.
So I'm gonna get myself an exploration and a money.
Man, we just got spammed with
Can't use those cards for anything else.
people
Thank you.
being like, use our services. Let us help you get free people and views on YouTube and Twitch. And I'm like, no, I'm
Did we?
good. I'm
Oh,
good.
bots?
Sorry, on Instagram, the Nerds List account just got.
Oh,
On Twitch,
nice.
it's just all lovely people who are hanging out.
The
It's good
chat
to
looks
see.
nice and clean.
I know, I did the peer too. I was like, what's
talking
going on?
So now,
Too many cooks, too many options.
I'm gonna
Too many cooks.
turn a money
too
into an arrowhead.
many cooks.
because I might as well get my use out of my assistant this round.
Yep.
Assistant.
You still just need a tablet.
Now,
That's rough.
still need a tablet. I can't get a tablet currently. I think I have to pass. Sad.
Rebecca.
I have no cards in hand. I do have 2 coins, and I do have 3 explore tokens. You got me.
Damn.
Batman. With my 2 coins, though, I am thinking a bow and arrow could be quite useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's explore tokens. So no thinking, only doing. I'm gonna pay those 2 for the bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow. Gain an explore token for each monster on site you occupy and each you have overcome, up to 3.
Which means that I automatically get a guaranteed 1.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Nice.
What do we get out of it? Thank you very much. The horsey! Draw a card, get a coin, get a explore token.
That is worth
Also
4
worth
gold.
2 cars.
Because it goes fast, brum brum.
This horse has got 2 horsepower.
Of course.
Okay, there you go. Have a card. Can I afford the horsey?
Does that
this
imply
round?
that the regular cars have half a horsepower?
Yes.
Probably.
If one horse is worth 2 cards?
These cars do. This is like the 1930s. Peak exploring
All
times.
Tom's DJ selfies. Speaking of Tom's DJ selfies, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Australian Western Standard Time, I'll be live over on GeForce Oz, twitch.tv/GeForce Oz, going back to back with a good friend of mine, playing hour and a half of hardstyle, hour and a half of hardcore.
Nice.
I'm bringing the hardstyle, he's bringing the hardcore, and I'll be like, I don't know this song, but I'm going to play it. It's gonna be
Are
good.
you going to play Darude Sandstorm?
I think I've always got the Subsonic remix on my USB somewhere, so it could happen. Could definitely happen. I'm playing my machete because it's a very pretty card and I'm a big fan. And I get 2 explore tokens. Blah, blah. And I get to get rid of a card. Goodbye, fear card. You
Bye-bye.
suck.
So long
That
and thanks for
is
all the
my
fear.
turn.
So long and thanks for all the fear. So sad it had come to here.
Nice. I already passed, so it's fine.
Rebecca.
I'm gonna use my monster's instant ability, which allows me to scrap a card. And El Fioronzo is getting scrapped.
Nice. We've now all discarded 1 fear, so we're back to even.
And because that's an instant...
No, because I got an extra one.
Ah, dang it.
Oh my god, you're all spelling
yeah,
it
sure.
wrong. There's no dash in the G-force.
Yeah, API error, my favorite.
So it's the first one without the dash.
Yep. Playing Trip to Mars? Haha, absolutely I am. Trip to Mars is a banger.
So yeah, that was my instant action, and I have nothing else to do, so that's my turn.
I think I've only got instant actions, so I'm going to tap my friend here for a tablet, tap my other friend for a coin.
You don't want to tap him for a plane?
I mean, planes are pretty sick. Planes can be feet. Is there anything I want to buy for 2 coins? That is the question.
Nope.
Nothing I can afford for 2 coins. I could buy a plane for 2 coins. No. So I am also passing, so we continue on with the round. We scrap the cards that are up the top here.
Everyone's workers return.
Goodbye.
That's right, I got it wrong too, and I'm the one showing up there tomorrow.
So we've got an obsidian earring and a guiding stone. One of those over there.
Yeah.
He took a second. Yep.
Obsidian earring. Draw up to 2 cards from the bottom of your deck, keep 1, discard the other. And the guiding stone, reveal the top tile of the first level of exploring campsites stack and activate it and put it on the bottom. I'm a big fan of that card.
Alright. Come on, don't be a fear card.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Give me the goods. Damn, it was a fair card.
I am now the first player.
That does make me scared.
But
Thank
I
you.
want to be the first player.
I'm sorry. It's just not your time anymore. Fuck, I'm doing so bad. So bad.
I believe in you, Rebecca.
I don't believe in myself.
What would you like to do?
I'm finally going to frickin' explore up in this frickin' place.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Although in saying that, it's taken me long enough.
Look, I think I know what Beck's about to do, and I was going to do it, but...
Do you know what I'm about to do?
Well, it's taken you long enough, seems to imply that maybe you'll build up for one of the big spaces. Because you can get it.
I can't do it with an instant. So I start by activating my doohickey assistant. It can take me up to 4 explore tokens. I'm activating an instant for an explore token. And I am playing the bows and arrows. So I gain an explore token for each monster on sites I occupy, and each monster I have overcome up to 3, which
Nice.
at this point is 1, which gives me 1. But because that is my action, my turn is over.
Wonderful. Do I then also consider it?
He has
'Cause
not, Theater Stud, he has not checked the Discord yet.
I did check Discord. I saw your message. I'm very jealous.
What is it?
I can't say. He told me not to say.
Is it on our Discord or just
Inside
yours?
information.
It doesn't work out. See, I thought you were going to go here to get to without having to spend cards.
That would imply I have fear tokens and transport that I would like to spend.
That's fair. Just, you could have spent the 1 card.
Oh well.
Oh well. I don't think I can do it, unfortunately, because the only way I could get up to 6 is by spending this, and then I would not have the 2 boats I need because I drew 2 fear cards. So instead, I am going to explore right away with a boat from this and my 3 explore tokens. And I'm going to put a person out here to get myself another tablet and hope to all hopes that I get myself a arrowhead from this, and I get dropping stuff everywhere. A ruby, an explore token, and a fear card. You know what? As much as I wanted an arrowhead, rubies are pretty tasty.
I didn't grab your explore token.
That's alright. I'm sure I can get that myself, because then I can turn that into an arrowhead myself later on. And that is almost my turn, because I also have to reveal a monster. And I have a monster that requires a boot, a coin, and an arrowhead. But it will get me a car. And I like cars.
Brum brum.
Brum, brum, brum.
Yeah, brum brum.
That is my turnstiles.
Alright, I'm going to play a smelly old fear card out over here.
Hi, Corsair's Cove.
Have fun.
Please and thank you go to the 2 explory space.
Ah, what a bloody legend! His finger guns!
Pew, 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 pew.
It us. Hooray for us.
That is...
I think you're saddling the Hyenodon.
That does in fact look like...
Hyenodon.
It's kind of like a
Warthog.
warthog.
With far too many teeth.
Yeah.
It's like if Pumbaa and Simba had a baby.
That's horrifying.
Why
Why would you say that?
That's...
I mean, for that reaction, mostly. Thank you, Theaterstad.
I haven't fixed the bits yet. That's something I have to do.
What's wrong with the bits?
Well, they're still half price and it's not Spooktober anymore.
Oh. To be honest, I never notice when the sounds change.
It's fine. So that was
Kai's turn.
Kai's turn. Rebecca, what are you doing?
We finally explore. I'm using my 6 explore tokens to close the gap.
Nice. And where are you going?
I need to spend 2 transports, so I have 2 cars, 2 trucks, 2 jeps. So we are going to go, because so I have the option to discard from either my hand or my discard pile, or to get an explore token. I don't have anything I want to discard from my hand or my discard pile, so I will be going to get the explorer.
And the big ones up there are
Makes sense.
you get better resources, you get 2 idols. If you can go up there, it's so worth it.
And you fight the same tier of monster, so it's not like even more difficult monsters.
Yeah.
So we'll flip out this card.
Ooh, fat
Oh,
stab.
that is...
That's so spice.
That's
We'll
some
take the
serious spice.
It's so spice.
Pretty much one of everything.
Yes, pretty much one of everything.
Would you like me to...
Please, give me everything. Thank you. Thank you.
Remember when you were saying earlier that you were a snob and I didn't have very many resources?
Yeah, this is a lot of
That is-
resources.
Oh my god, Rebecca.
What?
That's so many resources.
I have nothing to do.
So many tablets, you're running a pharmacy over there.
Yeah, give that back.
But you also have to fight this thing that needs a ruby and a boot.
Oh
So
no.
one resource
One
you
resource.
don't have.
But it will get you a free plane because it's a bird.
The plane,
So
the plane.
it gets you a plane. That's how birds work.
They could fly. That's why I like the
Look,
idea
birds
of...
aren't real, first of all.
Birds are in fact
It's why the
government drones.
overcoming part of these really makes sense, because you're not killing it, because you're using this to fly somewhere.
Then you kill it.
Then you murder it, because you can only use it once.
I get to ride my snake through the water.
What are you feeling, Kai?
Did you go, Tom?
Oh yeah, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
God.
I thought it was a little bit early to pass, but if you want.
You heard it here, folks. Tom passed.
Things are hard. I realized I probably could have got a one of the top ones, but I can't count my resources properly. Do I?
Your board state was better.
It's true.
It's actually not too bad today.
It keeps it all
Just
contained.
plain into
It's
the
all
thing.
it's all just in here. I am going to. I think.
You right there, babe?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It looks painful.
It's a lot of thinking.
I'm gonna get myself a free arrowhead.
I'm having
And
a
then
thing, a headache
spend-
with pictures. An idea?
2 tablets and an arrowhead.
Where are you getting the arrowhead from?
My
From
idols.
your idol.
To move up to here, get myself some victory points. and a explore token.
Nice.
Kai.
Alright, ready for the big plays. Here we go. Can I please have 2 exploration tokens? But you can hang on to them because then I'm going to spend my 6 exploration tokens.
Oh, shit.
Where's he going, folks?
2. Now, I could go anywhere, man.
I've been everywhere, man.
But considering that I don't really want to upgrade my thing to a ruby,
Could I offer a suggestion?
and I don't really want to tap that
That's fine.
because I don't have a
You don't have a coin.
coin to untap that.
Yeah.
I do have a fear card to discard, so I'm going to use an aeroplane because an aeroplane is a car and a car.
A brum brum.
Thank you. To cruise on up to there. Discard my fear card.
And
You
let's check
get-
and see what's behind temple number 2.
A fear card,
Dang it!
2 tablets, and 2 arrowheads.
You know what? I kind of wish I had got
Does
that.
the fear card go under, or does it go in the discard?
It goes into your discard.
Yeah.
Here are your resources, though.
Thanks. Tablets! Finally!
That's a lot of tablets. Dude, you can just everything. Just all the way up there.
Alright.
But you have to fight... It's a monkey that needs a lot of gold.
Oh boy.
That monkey needs 4 gold.
That monkey wants gold.
That monkey is greedy.
But you can instant speed upgrade some resources.
That's nice. Can I have some gold? This is a problem, potentially.
Potentially.
Can I have one of your archaeologists to put on the space base?
You may. Dang,
With
cheeky
that,
monkey.
It is your turn. So I will now be playing my turn. Unless you have any instance you want to do.
No. Please, carry on.
I'm trying to think of how I can get a ruby so I don't get a fear card from this dumb bird.
Trying to work out how I can get 4 money in one turn.
4 money is crazy. That monkey is real ugly too. I'm not a fan. Cheeky monkey.
He's wearing gold everything.
I'm a jerk.
He's a gold monkey.
He's a gold monkey.
I hate that guy.
But he does give you an instant upgrade if you get him. With that, I'm going to spend a tablet and a arrowhead
Yep.
to go up here.
Yep. Get yourself some more points.
Get myself an explorer token as well. Oh,
And that's your turn.
it is my turn. That is a lot.
I'm trying to decide
for
if it's
me.
worth it to explore another place and just forego any semblance of fear cards for now.
Pick.
I think just for the resources I need, this will work. Oh, do I got my other plan? Oh, hey, SMT!
Hi.
Thank you for giving me time to figure out what I want to do, because, oh man, this game requires some serious resource management. I'm Tom,
Beck.
I'm Kai.
and this is Lost Ruins of Arnak, a game all about building a deck, exploring some places, and researching all kinds of stuff. All of these beautiful resources up here. And I am currently trying to decide if I want to explore more, or research more, or go places more. You know what I might do? I might use my lovely Amelia Earhart looking person to turn a plane into a boat and go... Did I... I'm making sure I've read that card right
What
and
card
not
is it?
cheated. Yeah, it's gain an item without paying
Yep.
its cost. So I'm going to go to this place
Oh my
here,
God.
and I am going to get
The horse?
the aeroplane for free. Thank you very much.
Why not the horse?
Hard to pass up
Because it's a horse, of course.
a free aeroplane.
How did I'm totally blanking on what SMT was playing. I know you were checking out Magic and
There's a trick to this.
Back to the Future? Maybe? Turn a plane into a boat. What kind of James Bond game is this? James Bond isn't the right franchise.
The-
This is
the Schmitty and the Schmones.
Schmitty and the Schmones.
They were playing Magic today.
He was playing Magic, but he was playing something else first.
Oh.
I want to say Back to the Future, but it might be something else. If you're new here, we're Nerds of the West. In about 40 minutes' time, we're voting on, letting you vote on what game for us to play at the end of the month. We have Viticulture, Giant Killer Robots Heavy Hitters, and Spirit Island up for voting. So if you want to hang around and get your votes in for that. That is my turn, though. I did a thing. Everyone's showing up today. It's good to see you. While you're here, exclamation your favourite colour in chat. Change the lights off the beautiful Canada colours. But it's Kai's turn. What would you like to do?
I am trying to decide whether or not it's worth fighting this monkey. But I think it is worth fighting.
Monkeys suck.
It's 5 victory points for you.
So, what I'm going to do to begin my... Well, actually, I'm not fighting the monkey, am I? I'm just paying the monkey off.
Yeah, that's exactly
So
what
to
you're
start
doing.
raising funds for my bribery, I'm going to spend an arrowhead and a tablet, please, to move my journal up on the research track, which allows me to take a assistant, and I will take the assistant that would give me fat stacks of gold, please.
Fat
And
stacks.
You know
thank
what? That's fair. Like, with that monkey there, that is totally fair.
He probably wasn't the one I was leaning towards, but I have a monkey trying to extort me for more than I have.
Look at that monkey. Look at that stupid monkey.
That's 4 gold. Jerk. And that's my turn.
Rebecca?
I'm trying to think of what's in my pile. If I use one of my idols as a draw card, what am I likely to get?
Stupid monkey.
One of 2 cards. I'm going to use one of my idol tokens to get a golden and a explore token, which is an
Nice.
instant action.
Love it.
I am then going to explore using my assistant, and I'm going to this temple here, paying 2 gold because I don't have a car in my hand. And boats can't be cars!
So you use 2 gold to hire an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Just airdrop you into the jungle.
Yes, but in doing so, it does give me a gold and an arrowhead.
Nice.
I realised I probably should have killed this warthog at some point. He's a nasty warthog, and I'm
You
not a
mean
fan.
the wart lion?
The wart lion?
Oh no, you haven't got an arrowhead.
No, I don't have an arrowhead. It's really unfortunate. That's why I was like considering exploring somewhere else, and now I'm about to have 4 fear cards in my deck. So
Get spooked.
let's see what happens.
Get absolutely spooked.
I am going to instant speed activate this man for a tablet, but I'm not going to grab the tablet because I'm just going to pay a ruby and upgrade my magnifying glass up to this spot, get myself another 2 victory points
And 2 explore.
and 2
tokens.
explores. Take me up to a grand total of 4 explores.
So many compasses.
Oh yeah, so many singular version of compasses.
Alright, I'm going to spend an idol. Bing! To gain 2 tablets, please. And then I'm going to spend 2 tablets and an arrowhead
Nice.
to please move my journal up.
Yep.
To flip
Nope.
my... Yeah, I thought you were telling me no, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? I've miscalculated.
So what you want to do, just in case you've forgotten, your assistants will reactivate when you upgrade them.
Oh, they untapped it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you want
So at instant speed,
you want
tap
to
it,
instant speed tap him for 2 gold,
get 2 gold, and then flip it.
upgrade him,
Whoop,
I'm just going to
upgrade him,
hand you 5
and
gold.
then tap him again.
tap
Thank
him
you.
again for 5 gold to pay off the monkey.
Stupid monkey.
Stupid monkey.
None of
Thank you.
You can't pay off the monkey yet, though. That has to be your next turn.
Yes.
Yep.
But that is that's a damn good play.
I
I'm
actually
very
forgot
upset
that
right now.
they untapped themselves, so thank you for reminding
And
me.
you even leave yourself with enough resources to go up another level. Kai's got this game going well.
Sort of. Stupid monkey slowed me down a little bit,
Stupid monkey.
but that's okay. We'll forgive the monkey because he also lets me do some upgraded jiggers.
What are you feeling, Rebecca?
It's my turn. I'm finally moving my book up here. I am now flat on this game because I am not doing well and it's annoying me. I'm just too far behind.
You're really not. You got bulk resources. Like, you can explore again
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
easily.
I know, but it's just like I don't
Like,
have.
I have a lot of resources, but it's all going to the monkey.
Stupid monkey!
I just feel like I'm falling behind, which is
Nah, you're-
This is
you're
kind
not.
of one of
frustrating me.
those, but I don't think this is a game where you're losing until you've
Lost.
lost.
Yeah.
And you're not winning until you've won.
Yeah.
What are you
Because
taking
things
next?
can change.
I'm actually taking Now,
Let's not forget that Tom has like 5 fear cards in his deck.
It's true.
yeah, I'm actually taking this assistant here because he allows you to cycle foot fear cards or foots transportations for arrowheads.
Or later on, just free arrowheads.
And then just free arrowheads once he's upgraded. Oddly enough, he finds an arrowhead, so I'm just going to tap him now.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Wait, no, I'm not. Just give me a minute. Let me think about it. Shit.
Allow it.
What do I want to do with all the...
Rat bastard!
What?
I don't have the archaeologist to explore again.
Not this round, but you gotta think next round.
I don't want to think next round. I
Is
want
there
to do it
anything-
now.
to do it now.
I want to win immediately.
I'm so close to being able
No
to
games,
buy
just
the
win.
horse.
No games, only win.
Just reminds me of that stupid, like that comic with the dog. He's like, he.
Oh, yeah.
no
throw.
No
No
throw.
take, only throw.
No take, only throw.
Alright, I could buy a large backpack to get money and draw a card from the bottom of my deck, or a sea turtle which will let me just draw a card from the top of my deck and explore with a discount. You know what? I think I'm going to buy the large backpack. I am going
please.
to
I have to pass it to you to pass it to him anyway. Probably, so.
play this card out, pay my 2 gold. This is the large backpack. It is a decently sized backpack full of
Pigeon!
stuff. Carry a pigeon.
Yeah, except you tie tablets to his feet to get them.
Poor pigeon.
I mean, the
It's
tablets
he'll
aren't
take
very
off.
big.
He'll take off from here, and he'll just fall immediately into the river.
What's the airspeed of an unladen pigeon?
That is my
Is
turn.
it European?
I don't know.
Kai,
Alright.
what would you like to do?
I would like to pay off the stupid monkey.
Stupid monkey.
I will give him $4. Actually, do I want to pay off the stupid pigeon? Pigeon. Monkey.
You have-
Animal! Not yet, I don't. He can wait for his tithe a little longer. I'm just going to put those aside so I don't accidentally spend them.
You do have an idol which will allow you to just get a gold if you wanted to use
true.
it for that.
Gold is good. I'm going to spend, though,
Greed is good.
money, a tablet, and an arrowhead, please, to move up.
Yep.
And you get an extra
get a
gold
I
for
might as well
that.
Just keep that.
Yeah,
And an explore.
And then explore.
true that.
What
What?
a time. Now we're back at the classic. We can get so many arrowheads. Rubies are hard. Damn it.
All of a
This game
sudden,
does a really good job at just being like, here's the resources you need. Haha, screw you.
you don't need them anymore. Sucks to be you.
What are you feeling, Rebecca?
I'm feeling getting an extra monster because that's going to be worth victory points, and not the fear card that I'm going to get for it. So I am paying. I'm using an idol to exchange a gold piece for a ruby.
Mhm.
That ruby is going to live there because I'm then paying a boat foot cost to this month. This,
Sorry, can you do that again?
What?
Thank you.
this bird.
It's good burb.
It also has a fly token on it, which means it'll be a lot easier to explore if I have the thing.
It's pretty fly.
Pretty fly for a red bird.
I'm done. I'm paying a card to get an explore token and dropping 2 fears out.
Oof.
So
You have nothing to maybe discard them?
Oh, man, you drew
nope. No,
Three
I drew 2 and I got 1
Ah.
from this bad boy. So, and I'm about to get another
You're
one.
about to get another one.
a big yikes.
Oh, did you pay off the monkey yet?
Not yet.
Have you officially passed?
I've now officially passed.
Okay.
Now I can pay off the monkey.
Yay! Monkey payment!
Monkey.
More money to the monkey to hire him into my services. The first thing I would like to do is put him in a tuxedo. Obviously.
Obviously. I just rewatched them. They hold up. Harry Potter. It's like, don't get me wrong. If you've read the books, there's a lot missing, but
Yeah.
they hold
See,
up.
like everyone, I think in sort of our age bracket grew up with Harry Potter.
Haha, I didn't. I wasn't allowed.
Yeah, okay. That's most people our age bracket grew up
Yes,
with Harry
true.
Potter, or like read them as they came out, watched them as they came out. I don't know if I should go back and like
Actually, the
pick 'em
really
apart.
weird thing is that none of us were, like, everyone at this table, we weren't alive when the first Harry Potter books came out.
Yeah, I remember. I think the first one that I remember now. I remember I pre-ordered.
I
like, several of
remember.
them.
I remember going into a Kmart and buying the last book.
Yeah, I did
with
the same
my
thing.
with my mom. My mom only bought one, so I had to wait for my sister to read it first before I could read it.
I had a
Absolutely.
full set of. Well, I don't know. I had the first 3 books. I had second printings, I
Yeah.
think, and then from then on, I had all first editions, and then my brother borrowed them, and they are now in several. Like the covers were torn off, all like in pieces.
Like, I'm pretty sure I have like either a first or second edition of the first book.
Yeah.
The only problem is that me and my sister read them a lot, so the binding's a little bit worn.
Yeah.
Hey Cassius! We're doing
Hi.
good. This is a brain-bending game and we've given up to talk Harry Potter instead.
We didn't give up.
Just
We
having
just
a-
got
Just
distracted.
having a breather. I'm thinking.
We're thinking.
Yeah. So I don't think any of the ones that I had were the ones that are worth like, thousands of dollars now. They're like the first book, first edition hardcover and things like that.
Hmm.
But it's sure as heck not worth as much as it would be without a cover. So that's unfortunate.
I believe it's
Siblings.
Beck's turn.
Yeah, I just bought a monkey.
You bought
Bought a
off a
monkey.
monkey?
It's
Oh,
mine now.
thank you, Cassius.
Shake it around a bunch.
Oh, I tied it up. Here, let me. It's got the wow effect. Don't touch me.
Do you reckon you could dye it in such a way that it had like a spiral, and then if you like shook your head, you could hypnotize people?
We get the people who've got like normal coloured hair and then as they shake it, it reveals its own rainbow underneath, so...
I've considered
Probably.
that. That was actually kind of the concept for this, is that it would be one regular color on top, and then there would be colors underneath. But then I was like, yeah, but what if you saw the orange in the front? Anyway, the way I like to describe it to people is that I'm Rogue if she was on a different color spectrum. With the 2 bits in the front.
Except I can touch her.
Don't touch me. We went through this.
What's cold?
All right.
So what are you feeling?
I could be a total shithead and activate.
Do it.
I could use my Birds plane token to activate my assistant to get the instant and then upgrade
That's
my
not even a
magnifying
that's not even a
glass.
shithead move. That is just a good
You definitely
move.
could do that. You definitely could.
Because I don't have the coins to pay for a movement. It's
I mean,
fine.
the bird might be insulted. I'm
You
the
know
glorious
what?
beast of the sky. Look, go
Yeah.
scrabble in the dirt over there and pick me up an arrowhead. Then
Yeah,
fuck
that's
off.
what I'm doing. You're gonna go scrabble over there, get me an arrowhead. That's all instants as well.
Yep.
So we pay that, and then I'm gonna pay 2 tablets and an arrowhead to then move my magnifying glass up to here,
Yep,
which gets me an explore token.
And 2 more points.
Can't argue with that.
It felt like a
Hi.
shithead move.
What would you like to do?
I would like to spend an idol to swap this money for a ruby, please.
Here, I got you a ruby.
Oh, thanks, man.
A ruby. Ruby, 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 ruby! Woo, 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 woo.
I mean, I feel like I've done everything I can do,
Well, that's pretty good.
so I shall pass.
It is unfortunate when you don't get to activate one of your
Yeah,
dudes.
like
but
I mean, I could have just then, but I needed the ruby
The
more
ruby
than I
more
needed
than-
the arrowhead.
totally fair.
And until I upgrade her, she can't give me rubies. So
Yeah. Beckles then.
I do really like that assistant. I'm very upset that you got her.
I'm sorry.
That's
I've
fine.
used her like once too. Or twice.
I've realized I've started planning what I'm doing in my next round,
Uh-huh.
so I think it's time for me to pass.
Yeah,
just
apart
'cause,
from buying artifacts, but yeah, nah.
actually,
Ah, dang it. Sorry. I just realized I could have used her instead of an idol. And then upgraded the arrowhead to a ruby.
I mean, you can do that if you want.
yeah.
I'd let you do
wanna? Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
want to do
okay.
that?
I'd let you do that.
It's, well, it's just more efficient.
So what did you do? You used
So I-
Use-
your idol
I
to
did use the idol to do the money to
coin?
ruby.
So I'll give you the coin back if you.
well, he needs to spend the coin anyway.
But instead, I'll spend the coin for an arrowhead
Yep.
and then flip the monkey to upgrade the arrowhead to a ruby.
Yep. Okay.
So the end result is the same, except that I don't spend.
You don't
spend
use
the
the
idol.
idol. Cool. I'm happy
Good
with
moves.
Thanks.
that. Right. I am actually going to use my explore tokens to buy an artifact. I'm
Uh-huh.
going to use them to buy the guidance stone.
Guidance Stone.
Ooh,
Big fan.
I should have read it first.
very good.
Because it allows me to reveal the top card of the I don't know what you call
First
it.
level stack.
First level ruin stack. I can activate it, which means I get the stuff on it, and then I put it down on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's free
It's pretty good.
resources.
It's free.
It's free real estate.
I don't think I have to show you.
No, it literally says reveal.
Alright, fine.
You draw a card
I mean,
and get an arrowhead.
the alternative is you look at it secretly and go 5 arrowheads, 6 rubies.
That was unhelpful.
Well, somewhat. You did get to draw a card.
That's true.
And this is now yours
It is mine, yes.
for the future.
Now the cool thing is if I play this from my hand, I can use it as a plane.
Or
I
you
don't-
can pay a tablet to do
Or-
the ability again.
Yes.
Which, considering you spend 1 tablet to potentially get multiple.
Oh yeah.
Pretty helpful.
I'm probably going to end up using this more.
Well, Rebecca, it is still your turn because the rest of us have passed.
Don't have a gold, and I don't have a way to get gold. Because otherwise I would absolutely put my magnifying up a glass again. And I can't use this stupid fear token to do anything. It's a fear card. I'm not afraid to reveal that.
Cool.
No, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. All right. I get myself another fear card because I'm a dum-dum.
A big old idiot.
And then the 2 cards next to the stick get disappeared. Goodbye, horsey. I really wanted you, but
poor
an
horse.
airplane is better than a horse.
Poor horse.
No, Rebecca. Move those back, please.
Oh, yeah.
And that moves up.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get more artifacts.
We get
I'd like to point out the Kai also forgot.
a trader's. I did also forget. A trader's coin,
coins.
which lets you do an upgrade and get 2 coins.
Yes, look at that bad boy.
And a scared drum.
Is it called a scared drum?
It's a scared drum.
It's a sacred
It's a
drum.
scared drum.
Discard a card to reactivate
thing,
both of your
Assistants.
assistants.
Which
All
is
right,
pretty
all of our assistants refresh.
darn good.
First player token passes to me, and we draw up some cards. Hey, thanks.
First player. I have 1 card left in my hand.
Odds are I'm going to draw a fear card, and I just have to be okay with that.
Fear cards clog up your deck.
Damn you, deck building mechanics. Why do I love you so much?
What are deck cloggers in Star Realms?
Your starting cards.
Dang it, I drew a figure. I haven't done one on
Belongs in a museum. That's right, I do have a machete to get rid of cards later on.
Machete.
Alright, first turn. I am going to
Ah!
drop an aeroplane down. Explore with a discount of an aeroplane, and if discovering a new site, I also have a discount of 2 explores. I am going to... Which order do I want to do this? Use this lovely lady for a aeroplane, and therefore I can go wherever I want. Use this guy for a tablet. And then explore by paying 4 explore tokens with a discount of 2 to go up here to that one, which will reactivate one of my people.
Hang on. I'm confused by your payment of explore tokens here. Because you get a discount of
2.
2.
And then I paid 4.
So you paid 4 using...
The 4 I had on my board.
Okay. I could have sworn I only saw you put 2 out.
No, I definitely had 5 on my board.
Okay, that's fine.
Money.
So I'd like my 2 things, please. And one of them will let me reactivate my guy for more tablets in the future. And I get from my placement... Please be good. Please don't be fair cards.
Please be fair cards.
Ooh, draw a card, tablet, and a ruby.
Oh my God.
That is...
Oh, that's good.
To be
Please
fair,
draw a
I'm
fear
probably going to
card.
draw a fear card. Yeah. I'm totally fine with that. But I do get a tablet and a ruby, which is basically almost
Apparently
everything.
there's a
I need.
line on the screen from
Yeah,
the...
from the green screen.
That's fine, just means you need to turn it off.
But what I have to fight is
Another temple.
a boot, a tablet, and a
Arrowhead.
arrowhead.
It's a big lizard.
I can actually fight that. Pretty pretty easily.
Hmm.
That makes me happy. There we go. That goes up the top there, and that is my turn.
Nice. Alright, so I'm trying to work out my order of operations here a little bit because
Dude, this game is all order of operations.
it's quite important. First things first, I would like 3 money, please.
3 money.
Hmm.
From
Dude, how good is money,
this
man?
guy who just mines up some gold.
Literally just blah, blah, blah.
Gold!
Please hold.
I love this song. We hear it like every week, and it's so good.
I don't know what I want to do.
Ultimately, I think that I should try and jump on using my fear card before anyone else. Or do I... I'm really enjoying having not many fear cards in my deck. It's tempting to go up here and get 2 tablets and 2 arrowheads. But I think I'm just going to go get the 2 tablets from the cheap spot down there.
Meh.
There.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
That's turn number 1 for me.
I have 2 Explorer tokens currently. I have...
Oh, God damn it.
What?
You
No,
just-
I'm not retconning again. It's okay.
Not retconning again? You've both used a retcon. I get a retcon still. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you realize? I don't know what you might have realized. It's fine.
What did you realize? I kind
It's
of want to
fine.
know.
I probably could have gone there. The fear card probably would have ended up not costing as much as
Yeah.
the arrowheads
Look, they
were.
do clog up your deck, but
It's alright.
it's fine.
I, unfortunately, will not be plagued by the same fear as Kai.
Yep.
I'm going to use my Explore token and my Doge as a car. I'm
Yep.
going
Does
to
the Doge get you
ride.
something else as well?
Huh? Well, no, because I'm using it as a
using them
car.
as cars, yeah.
Ride the dog.
Because I'm using the dog as a car. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take the fear token, which actually goes into my discard pile, so it won't clog up my deck this round. And I get... Whoa.
I missed.
You did miss. But I'm back on that bulk resource game. That's what
dig it.
That's
I
what I was
dig it.
trying to say. And that is my turn.
Alright, I am going to use an idol to get an arrowhead, but I'll just leave it for now. I'm also going to tap this guy for another tablet, and then pay a tablet to move up my book and get myself... I don't know how badly we've been tracking points, but we'll count them all up at the end of the game.
They're all going to get recounted anyway.
And in doing so, I get to upgrade one of my people and therefore spin my guy back over, ready to give me more tablets and a coin in
Nice.
a turn's time.
Very, very
Turn!
nice. Right. I'm going to spend a ruby and a coin
Ruby.
to move my Geiger counter up a space, please.
Nice. 3 points.
And
then
you get an
and an
Explore
Explore.
token.
Thank you.
Look at that. Climbing into the lead.
Much investigate.
Very well. I kind of want to grab this before Tom does. Mostly because I don't
You
have...
can do just about whatever you want, but it's fine.
I'm going to jump up here, get this.
Nice.
It's a discard card. I'm actually just going to get rid of this sphere that I just picked up.
Yep. You paid your 2 arrowheads?
You sure you don't want to discard the dog?
I have now.
Take
Actually,
that
I
back.
might discard this bow and arrow I've got. See ya, lassie. And that's my turn.
All right. I am going to pay a ruby and a tablet to move my book up one more space, please and thank you. Reactivating my Amelia Earhart. And that is my turn. Order of operations is important, but once you got it going, you can just chug through it pretty quick.
I'm tapping my research lady, or whatever she is, acquisitions, something, to spend a coin to get an arrowhead, please. And then I'll spend the arrowhead, a tablet, and a money. Thank you. To move my journal up to this one, and then also untap and flip.
Nicely done. Oh, this game hurts my brain, but it's so pretty. Everything about it is so nice. It's so satisfying when things move properly.
I'm going to reactivate my guiding stone.
Nice.
To reveal the top tile.
All right, Rebecca, you get a fear card, a tablet, and a ruby.
Fuck yeah. Because I actually get that tablet back. I get a ruby, and while I do get a fear card, for me it is actually kind of a resource while I've got that guy.
Yeah.
So
that is pretty good. I am going to be reactivating Amelia Earhart for 2 planes to brum 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 all the way up here. 2 planes become 2 cars. I get a tablet, a arrowhead, and 1 of each of the other minor resources. Coin in and explore. And that is my turn.
Nice. I would like to. I was like, why don't I have the coin that I need? It's because I haven't played my hat yet.
hats off to you, sir.
Can I please have a coin and an explore?
Yep.
But instead of the coin, can I please have a ruby? Because I'm going to tap.
That's
person.
That's pretty sick, not gonna lie.
They were both instants, so can I then please spend those to move whatever I'm calling that thing
It's a magnifying
Damn.
glass.
up? I get to upgrade a thing, so I will upgrade this tablet to an arrowhead, I guess.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's mine now.
Well, can't argue with that. And I get to draw a card.
Yes.
It's not a fear. Nice.
I love the reckless abandon.
Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it,
It's
Bobby.
okay.
Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate my lady with her machete. I'm going to get an explore token, but instead of taking that explore token, I'm going to spend my other 2. And we are going to go... Hang on, I just need to do some quick math.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't really need the upgrade idol, so at this point it's, do I want a gold idol or do I want an explore token idol? I feel like I might want an explore token idol, but I don't want to use my cars. That's fine, I'll get a coin. So using that exploration.
Yep. All right, Rebecca,
For a
you
boat?
are discovering a weird pointy-looking green thing that gets you an explore and an arrowhead, but you have to fight a giant spider that makes you discard a card, spend a coin, and an arrowhead.
That's okay, actually.
To be fair, yes, that's not terrible.
To be fair,
To be fair,
I'm trying to remember what I've got in my hand. I've used an archaeologist to go there. I must remember that.
Alright, I still have to fight this horrible spiky lizard, which is going to cost me a boot, which will come in the form of a fear token, and a arrowhead and a
Tableau?
tableau.
You
So
can
I will
hold
pay
them.
those, and I'll get him, and he instantly lets me discard a card, which will let me get rid of the fear that I just used to stomp him with.
Convenient.
Legitimate
pretty dang
strategy.
convenient. Kai! Man, we are speeding through this round. 10 minutes time until we vote. So if you want your opinion on what game we should play at the end of the month,
Now, there's no spaces available that will give me tablets. They've all been snatched up.
and is that well by you, to be fair.
Oh,
To be fair,
And
to
everyone
be
else.
fair, to be fair.
so I'm going to spend this idle for 2 tablets, please.
Here you go. You can have 2 tablets.
Thank you.
I'm pressing buttons at the same time, and it's not working for me.
Multitask. I will then spend. Well, you will obtain a gold, please, and then spend a gold, a tablet, and an arrowhead
Damn, Kai is
to move up
speeding
here
up that.
and discard a card, which will be this fear, because fear is for the scared.
To be fair.
And get an exploration token, please. Nice. I get a compass. Yep, that's yep.
Yep. Everybody vote GKR stream the stream a year in the making. Oh yeah, we first talked about playing that a long time ago.
I do like the sound of mechs, not gonna lie.
It's also, I will say, GKR, if like we're just talking about the name, GKR is designed by Weta Workshop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it have minis that would blow your mind?
Apparently, yes.
Which one's Weta?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh. That must be some pretty banging minis.
Speaking of pretty banging, Rebecca, what's she doing?
I'm thinking. So, I have the resources available to me to either slingshot my magnifying glass up 2 spaces, obviously on 2 separate turns.
Whose purple hair is this? Could be.
Probably Tom's. Or I can actually move.
Yeah, you can get your book up quite high.
I can get my book up to where my magnifying glass is, which is an option as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by doing a bit of a play. So I'm gonna use this idol to draw a card. Perfect. I am going to discard a card, a coin, and an arrowhead.
Yep.
So that was actually a fear card that I drew. So we'll
Nice.
discard that fear to then grab this spoiter. It does give me the option to discard a card, which I will be using now. I'm going to discard this fear card,
Nicely done.
because why not? And that's my turn.
Love it. Love to see it. I shall be activating this guy for a coin and a tablet. Boom, boom, boom. Because I need that coin to get a ruby. Pay for a ruby. And then use a coin and a ruby to go up on the research track. Getting myself a few more points. Points are probably inaccurate, but somewhat close. And that is my turn.
Moron has just spent 15,000 channel points for Kai to pick a game.
Kai, pick a game fast.
Wait, do I have to pick now or if I win?
Now.
Oh, Libertalia.
All right, there you go, Libertalia.
Is it your copy of Libertalia that's at my house?
I don't think so.
Someone's copy of Libertalia.
And do you?
It's possible.
4 games up for voting.
I'm pretty sure mine's at
5
home.
minutes time. I just know it ended up at the studio, and then we took it down south at the start of the year, and we never played it, and it's been at my house ever since.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. Or it's someone else's. Thanks, by the way, Moron.
It's a bit like a Warhammer mixed with deck building. You have mechs and a hex board, and you play cards to attack. Oh, heck yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to spend this as a car,
Yep.
Brum.
and I will brum my way to the one that lets me discard a card for a ruby, please, and I will discard a card for a ruby.
Do you want to hold on to the ruby, or are you spending it on something?
I'm not spending it just yet.
Well, he can't. That was his turn. Rebecca, back to you again.
All right, so I don't have the archaeologist to move anywhere. Can't get any coins. So I'm going to quickly do this. Play with my bow and arrow to gain exploration tokens for each monster I have on sites I occupy and each monster I have overcome.
Killed 3 monsters.
Yep.
So I've got 3.
Jeez.
That is such a play.
Yeah, that's all right. It wasn't intentional, but it does give me the option to explore again. Again.
And
Again.
which gives you another monster to kill.
Yeah. Guess I'm playing the monster killing game today.
It's not bad. Is that my turn then?
Yes, it is now your turn.
All right. I will be playing my machete
Machete.
again to scrap a card from my hand.
I
Goodbye,
wonder what you
fear.
will scrap.
And I'm going to get 2 explores. Kaiwold.
I'm choosing to keep this card in my hand,
Oh.
so I am passing.
Cool.
Even though I panic every time I say that, because I'm like, have I done everything?
Do you want an
But I'm
extra couple
passing.
minutes to just think and be sure?
Nah,
Okay.
thanks.
All right. I'm actually really disappointed I had to throw away that bear trap.
I mean, to throw it away. You murdered a bird with it.
It's true. Yeet! All right. Being my turn, and the fact that I couldn't get a gold, that was a big thing for me. Because it means I can't move my magnifying glass up. Because I don't have the gold to move it up. So, we're moving the book. So step 1 is 2 tablets and an arrowhead, and that is a pointy arrowhead in my hand. And the book goes up. I will flip one of my assistants and refresh them. I'm gonna actually, I know it refreshes them, but I didn't have the fear card to use this guy, so I'm just gonna flip him over so he's a gold now.
Yep.
Just means I never used him.
Never used him, but that's all right. It's a free arrowhead at some point later on.
Yeah.
So well done on that. Get your free arrowhead.
Oh. You know what? I'll use him now, because I think we're about to end the round, so I might as well just get that for my
I
own.
might have plays, to be honest.
Well, the point is it's your turn now anyway,
2 cards left.
so...
Could be big plays.
Yeah. I'm going to start with the large backpack to get a gold and draw a card from the bottom of my
Imagine
deck.
the card that's on the bottom of his deck isn't on the bottom of his deck.
Doesn't matter. Have you passed? It's back to
No,
you now.
I haven't passed.
All right.
So now I spend a ruby and a tablet
Yep.
to then move my book up again,
Nice.
Ooh.
which then actually gets both of my assistants refreshed, which is
Jack's
why
got
I
a bunch
wasn't
of points. Kai's got some points too.
No.
That's all right. Everyone wants their game to win.
You know what? I'm just going to instant her now anyway.
Yep.
Get 2 explore tokens. Not that I have the archaeologist to use it. I have 6 ready to go. That's my turn.
Trying to decide the best way to do
Oh,
this.
what a bloody legend! His finger guns!
Efficiently. Pew, 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 pew.
Hello, Mouse Crosset. Thank you so much for joining us. We are Nerds of the West. Thank you for being here. Are you a fan of Lost Ruins of Arnak? Are you a fan of colours? Exclamation your favourite colour in chat. Change the
Are
lights.
you a fan of colours? I love colours.
I love
Oh
colours.
my god, color is amazing.
I want to move up this side of the board. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
What the hell is this game? Well, it's a deck building, worker placement, resource management game. We are all Schminiana Schmoenzes
Yeah.
trying to explore some lost ruins of the continent of Arnak.
Fuck
And-
you, I'm Monty Burns in that King Kong movie.
Your aim is to
Right,
get
okay, fair.
that's fair. Aim is to get a bunch of points by killing monsters, like Rebecca has done. If you'll point out your dead monster pile, or by climbing up the research track, as we're all doing over here.
Kai is up the highest though.
We're doing our best.
I've been looking at
Thank you for being
these.
here.
Writing it
It's
down.
4 o'clock. I will take my turn and then put the vote up. Every single month we let you vote on a game. What I am going to buy, though, is the stone key for 3 explore tokens.
That's what his play was gonna be.
Yeah. The stone key will let me move one of my idols back down and therefore reactivate it for resources later on. It's also worth 2 points at the end of the game. I'm going to get the vote set up.
Nice.
Does someone want to try and do the vote spiel?
Every month here at Nerds of the West, our last stream of the month is actually a viewer voted game. So folks like yourself in chat at the moment gain channel points, which you can then use to either put forward games for 15,000 channel points or vote on the games that Tom is about to...
You don't need channel points to vote.
Oh, you don't need channel
You
points
get
to
a
vote.
free vote, and then you can...
No, you don't. Not anymore.
Oh,
Just
well,
one free vote, but you can vote. on YouTube and on Twitter.
Yes.
So go follow us on
Extra
YouTube and
votes.
Twitter and get extra votes.
YouTube and Twitter will get you extra votes.
I love democracy.
Those points are worth less because reasons, but I don't know exactly the reason. But they are
Because
worth.
Twitch is important.
Because we love you guys.
This is where the game happens. Twitch gets double the vote power of everyone else.
Yes. So if you're
Finger
on
on the
YouTube watching this right now and you want to vote for our viewer voted game, jump off of YouTube, come over to Twitch, and watch us there. What was I going to say?
What's the game that...
I don't know. Also follow us on Twitter for another vote.
Libertalia, Viticulture,
Viticulture.
that our lovely friend Steven from Board Game House suggested. But yeah, so yeah, we do that every month. But for the 3 or 4 weeks, Tom,
What?
3 or 4 weeks leading up to.
Depends if we're on Tierland or not.
Sure. So for the 3 or 4 weeks leading up to that stream, we do votes, and whichever stream has the most votes before that last stream of the month, we play that game.
Alright, I believe it's Rebecca's turn.
Yeah, because I passed, didn't I?
Getting mad. I don't know what that word means.
Add BD.
I know what it means, and I deleted it.
Okay.
Sure.
Most grossest. You're living up to your name at the moment.
Moss, not most.
Moss.
Hey Beck, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's cool. I didn't know what it was. I'll just trust her. You know what you want to do?
I'm probably gonna buy an artifact.
Artifacts are pretty banging. Oh, what artifact came out when I bought stuff?
Oh yeah, the Serpent's Gold. You get a fear card and 4 gold. You go
That's-
steal some gold
That's a lot of gold.
from a serpent.
That's
It's
a lot-
enough gold to buy a monkey
a lot
to
of
pay
gold.
off a greedy monkey.
Yes. It would have been very good for you.
Steal the money from
Can
the
we have
serpent
Serpent's
to
Gold
give the
back?
monkey.
All right.
It's worth 2 victory points.
Actually realized. You're all good. All good. We're just trying to keep it a little bit family friendly. Just a little bit.
Just somewhat.
Just good for YouTube. Because I have so many Explore tokens, it means I can pay 3 Explore tokens to then buy the Trader's Coins.
Great card.
It's a great card because it allows me to upgrade my
Arrowhead
Arrowhead. That's what I was thinking.
for a ruby,
To a Ruby,
but also get 2 coins,
but also get 2 coins.
Nice.
which will move you up pretty quickly.
And it brings out the Mortar, which is exile a card and get 2 coins.
My God. Thank you.
pretty great.
Crush it up into a paste to then sell it.
Alright, I am going to use the idol that I just moved down to do the same thing that I did before and move it up and get a ruby for a gold.
Want to see me do it again?
And then I will spend said ruby and my explore token to move further up on the thing and draw myself another card. This time it's not a fear card because I've gone through them all.
For the first time in how many draws?
But also a bunch of points. The points are inaccurate right now and we will count them up at the end of the game.
Yes. Hey, all good.
I hope we're soothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're the best at bedtime. We scream a lot.
Yeah, and then people start using scary biddies and things
That's
get
true.
loud. But board games are fun.
Also, I'm not looking forward to the hangover I'm going to have tomorrow.
I was so surprised. Were you on stream last weekend? Did you play Fury of Dracula with us?
Yeah.
I was surprised I wasn't hungover last weekend. I went back and checked my bank account balance. I bought 16 drinks, and that was before I ended up backstage free pouring vodka.
Oof.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I should have been
I'm
dead to
surprised
the
you
world,
made it.
right?
Let alone played.
The really funny thing
competently.
is that we were talking with Reese, who streams on Tuesdays here, and he was watching the stream at home, and he was like, "Man, Beck and Tom look really dead. I wonder what's wrong." And then Tom was like, "Oh, I'm super hungover." And then I went, "I'm just tired." And Reese was like, "Oh, Tom went to a show and Beck had to go and pick him up."
Yeah.
It's true.
At like 4 a.m. or something.
4 o'clock.
I mean, not quite as bad. My wife had a hen's night last night, and she got a lift to the train station and was like, "Oh, I might need a lift back." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then it got to like 1 a.m. and I was like, "I'm gonna go to bed." Like, and
Should be fine.
just, play it by ear. But I sort of stayed awake till 1 a.m., which for an old man like me is pretty...
Old man cat. Look at the
Pretty
hat.
out there,
It's an old man hat.
And then just as I was about to get into bed, she's like, hey, we're just leaving Perth. Can you pick us up from the train station? I was like, oh, now I need to stay awake like another hour. Because if I doze now, it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
So, a little bit sleepy today, but
Hey,
pretty funny.
Paper Waster, how you doing?
no caffeine.
I believe it's
I do believe it's my turn.
Beck's turn. Just to keep the game moving on.
Yeah. So I've got
We should finish this game at some point.
some point today.
We got time.
Yeah, we have got time. We've actually blitzed through this quicker than I expected.
We've blitzed.
To be on the second
is a
last.
very good term for what we have done. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. I could spend another 3 and get more stuff.
Sucks now because I've passed and I've got my plans. I just gotta wait for you guys to. Not that I'm trying to hurry you or anything, but take your turns
No, I get you.
so I can take my turn.
I am so sorry because now I'm just thinking because there's so many things I could do. I'm gonna start by upgrading my magnifying glass to this space here with gold and a
More
ruby.
points for Beck.
I wasn't gonna be able to do it until I realized I had so many explore tokens. I was gonna use them to explore in the next round, but then I was like, oh well.
I was considering it too, but then I'm not the first player anymore, and yeah, there's some good stuff out there. It is now my turn, and I am just going to blap these out for an explore and a coin, because they will come in handy next round, drop down my last fear for nothing, and pass over to Rebecca. Yes, absolutely. Get your votes on. Lots of great games to vote on. Get them in.
Yep.
Choosing what we play at the end of the month.
We've got 3 votes come through so far, so hit the vote. Way on them scales.
Should we play wine? Should we play robots? Should we play spirits? Should we play...
Pirates.
Is that what Libertalia is?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Wait, what's Libertalia?
Parody Pirates.
It's a ordering. I don't know what the term is. Not like sequencing.
Yeah.
I was going to say not like a programming game, but it's a sequencing game.
Oh,
I mean, sequencing games are programming games.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, it
Alright.
looks cool. I'm keen to check it out. Beck, you got anything else to do this round before we move into the final round of the game?
Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to decide. Do I want 2 gold and to get rid of one of my fear cards? Yeah, I do. I said it out
Talk
loud.
yourself into it.
Well, it's also Tom added the final round of the game, and I was like, oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can still gain fear cards in the last round of the game, which is not helpful.
That's very true.
So I'm going to take the mortar, which is 2
Spirits
gold.
is like wine, but still, that's true.
2 gold and discard a card.
There's actually, yes, and 2
Very
coins.
useful, very useful.
To
Ooh, that green
gold.
screen.
We need to play. If we're doing a wine stream, we need to also do a whiskey stream at some point.
There is
God.
there's been like 3 whiskey games come out recently. I just haven't been able to get them out to Australia, which has been really disappointing. What's come out, Beck? Oh god, that's got a lot
earring.
of text. Draw up to 3 cards and keep 1. You may return one of them to the top of your deck, discard the rest. That's pretty cool.
I've only got 2 cards. I still have...
Did you pay for that one?
I did not. I was like, I have so many explore tokens. What am I going to do with them all?
You still have 3 money. You could buy a turtle.
A sea turtle, no less. Plus, it would go on the bottom of my deck, of which I've only got 2 cards in it.
So you
Because
guaranteed.
that would give me a free explore, so I will do that. The good thing about the tools as well is they are actually worth victory points as well. So the more you have, more victory points.
Thank you. We try and make stuff happen. Look, you can see things, and then we zoom in on things, and then here's the other things, and then here's Kai's space, and we make things happen. Hopefully it's all sounding good today. No one's told us the sound is sounding bad, but we're here. And if there's any games you've missed, anything that you might want to check out, it's either on our YouTube channel or you can let us know to check games out. We stream board games every single Saturday, and then this evening, some new werewolf videos. One Night Werewolf comes up.
And if you do like the production value of the streams, the editing work that Tom and Reese and the others do on the produced videos on YouTube is insane.
Hey Muscrosis, now that you're subscribed, exclamation your 2 favourite colours or exclamation sub your favourite colour. You have even more control.
Yeah.
And some sweet ass finger bangs.
Finger what, Tom?
Finger bangs, finger guns.
Finger guns. I do officially pass my turn, by the way.
Alrighty then,
Officially?
we are entering
All right.
the final round. So, anyone who is on a monster space gets a fear card, which I believe is none of us, so that's nice. So that carrier pigeon would move up,
Yep.
and then it would disappear.
Sorry, pigeon.
Yeah.
We move that up, and we flip over one last card there, and a bunch more artifact cards.
I do like this with the market system.
It's very cool.
We've got a ritual dagger, which is to, I guess, sacrifice a card to get an arrowhead. And we have got draw a card and a money from the treasure chest. Nice.
There's a lot of stuff. Alright, shuffle up your cards. Get that good stuff happening.
I've chosen to keep one, so I'll only draw 4 cards, correct?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take my dudes back.
Shuffling the heck out of it so no one can accuse me of cheating.
We can still accuse, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you do.
Like you're sitting here and like, no one will accuse me of cheating. Well, there might be a time out on the colors, so just try sub yellow
there is
again.
about a 2-second delay between what you can input.
Well, the poll has ended. The results are 4 votes for Spirit Island, 1 for Giant Killer Robots, and 1 for Viticulture.
But head on over to Twitter and YouTube
Wow.
within the next day to get your votes in there. I'll get those votes up at the end of stream.
I'm actually not 100% sure I have any fear cards in my hand, which is nice.
Oh, I'd like my people back, please. Kai, I'll trade you my people for your people.
Deal.
Just take your people.
And Kai, you are the first player for the final
Oh,
round.
yay. Now, the thing is, the things that I know I really want to do don't require my dude out.
That's cool.
So, but I feel like I need to get my dude out to avoid you guys getting your dudes out and us fighting over
Look, man,
spaces.
hate drafting in this game
So-
is somewhat good.
I'm going... Ugh. I didn't draw enough cars, actually, to do what I was hoping I'd be able to do. How unfortunate. So,
I'm waiting so patiently. Come on.
hey, I've been passed for the last 6 turns, alright?
The last 7 years.
It's been 7 years. I will tap this guy for 3 coins, please.
Of course. Of course. You'd be silly not to.
Be stark raving mad.
Absolutely bonkers.
Bunkerific.
Right. Then I shall spend a money, an exploration, and a ruby.
Getting to that
To
top spot
jump
first.
to the top spot.
Yay! So cuz Kai has gotten up to this top spot, he actually has a guaranteed 23 points at the end of the game. If Tom then gets up there next, he'll have 21 points, and then if I get up there after that, I'll get 20.
I don't believe you get anything else for getting your magnifying glass up there. If you get your...
He does!
Oh, you get one of those tiles. That's right.
I believe he gets to look at it,
Yes,
and that's
and
just
choose.
because in Board Game Arena, I get to look at that one when I get it up there. So have a look through.
Oh, I pick one?
Yeah, you pick one.
Nice. I thought that was if you got... I guess you can't get your book up that high.
No,
No, you can't. Your book can
Okay.
only go this high.
Ooh.
Oh, no. It's every single week, Skits. Every single week, people can keep adding those votes in.
Yep. So it's all
Every single week, get
cumulative.
over. Yeah.
Cumulative.
That way, if people miss anything, their opinion still matters.
Yeah. Plus, you can vote on YouTube. So.
This is a very difficult
Twitter.
choice, actually. I'm going to pick the draw a card option.
Banging.
Banging indeed.
Draw a card.
Ooh, no more cards in your deck.
Guess how many fear cards I have in my hand.
Too many.
None.
I only have one. I got rid of quite a lot of them.
You have if you managed to get down.
We're the no fear
Um,
card buddies.
Yeah.
My worry right now is you and I have only killed one monster.
I killed 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of them I've still got his
Okay,
indentured
well, that's
servant
fine.
as a boat.
Don't listen to me then.
You can use him as he's a river snake.
He is a river snake. Yep.
Rebecca?
There's a play with this. So I'm going to start by playing my sea turtle.
Yeah.
I'm playing the sea turtle because I get to draw a card. Now I get to place an archaeologist with a discount of 1 boat. So I'm going to play here
Yeah.
and pay 1 boat. And then I get to draw a card.
You had to. Like,
And
it's the best spot.
get a ruby. And get a tablet.
I don't know if there's any good places for me to get a ruby. That's the problem right now.
I'm going to, while I have everyone's attention, just tap him for a thingy, an arrowhead.
I think I just have to hope I can get a ruby later. and right now spend Amelia Earhart for 2 planes to go all the way over here, get myself a fear card, 2 tablets, and 2 arrowheads.
I mean, at this point, it's just a meme for you.
Fear cards are great.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's right. I know I can get rid of them. I can't. Oh, I could. Oh, I could upgrade a arrowhead into a ruby. That's not a bad play.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 cars, now that I drew a car, which is very convenient, to drive on up to this here canyony place that's just chock full of resources and gain a gold, which you can actually give me a ruby instead, please, because I will tap this lady. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just cheap rubies make the game so much easier.
Yeah. Rubies are good.
Y'all are weenies, is what y'all are.
It's true. We really
Yeah.
are.
Big old weenies.
Big old wieners.
I feel like there's actually kind of... Okay, well, I'm going to start with this. Good old faithful dog making a reappearance. We're getting an explore token, which is actually kind of useful. And Doggo is going to activate an unoccupied campsite. And we're going to activate the tablet campsite.
Double tablet power.
Because I realized I had something else I could do.
Yeah, nicely done. And then save your rubies for further up on the board. Big plays. All right, I'm also going to make big plays. I'm going to play the airplane again to explore with a discount of a plane, and if I'm discovering a new site, have a discount of 1 explore. So then I can just play a single explore to go over to here, get this lovely token. Sorry, go over here. Get this lovely token and upgrade one of the arrowheads I just got into a ruby. And also discover a new site, which might give me rubies. And I get 2 tablets and a coin. I mean, that's a lot of tablets.
It's a lot of tablets.
But I don't really need that right now, but I have to fight off
I feel like tablets what I've been struggling for.
2 explores and an arrowhead, and that might be much harder for me.
Can you pass it over so I'll put it on the board?
It'd be a shame if you had to draw a fear card.
Yeah.
And even though it's the last round of the game, you can absolutely still get fear cards at the end of the round.
I know I can get the explores for it, but I think tablets are now out of my reach. Sorry, arrowheads are now out of my reach.
For this?
No, I can get there because I'm spending my arrowhead to get there. I was really hoping for something that wasn't tablets.
I wish I could hop, skip, and jump, because I have the stuff I need to go bloop, bloop, bloop.
I'm going to spend my snack.
Ooh.
He's been a good friend, but now I can throw him to the wolves to please kindly get 2 explore tokens.
Is that for this one? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, actually, I guess I could go there. Why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go.
Then it stops you guys getting a free fishing rod, I suppose, later on.
Yeah, fair.
Thanks.
Rebecca. Sorry, I didn't move the camera. Kai went there. Instead of there.
It's because we're in the last round, so now it's just like, what's the place?
Yeah. How do I squeeze the most possible number of points out of this?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Tom did the thing. He quarterbacked something I was going to do, and I was like, I should do that. Like, it would be the smarter move. It would be, but I'm not here for smart. Anyway, I'm going to play my Guiding Stone. I'm going to activate it using a tablet. I'm going to reveal the top card on the Tier 1
Love it. Love
site deck. That gives
Draw
me
a card again.
Draw a card.
And
yes,
the green screen's about to die.
Yes, it does. I got a gold and the tablet I used to activate it back.
So good.
Efficiency is what that is.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does that.
For my turn, before I go and change the green screen, I'm paying a coin, a tablet, and an arrowhead to move up.
I've just realized how well that worked for me.
It worked very well.
Move myself up here and get some more.
Like, Tom's gonna get up there
points.
first, but
Kai, your turn.
Not if you break his kneecaps.
I could just put it back down here and he'll never know.
Alright, now I don't have any dudes left. There's no point me hoarding movement. So, can I please have 2 gold and 2 exploration tokens from my hat, funding, and an exploration.
Are you going to use them for anything, or are you just collecting them?
I'm just collecting them for now and then see what I can spend them on later.
Sorry.
And that was all instants.
Yep.
Next, for my final card, and hope that I haven't, misplayed horribly, I would like to actually spend a tablet to research with a discount of either an arrowhead or 2 tablets. And I'm going to choose the 2 tablets, which really only saves me 1 tablet. But it's a saved tablet.
You know your book is only here, right?
Yeah, if that's what I was doing. But instead, I'm also spending a gold, a ruby,
Oh, he's discounting it for these.
and an arrowhead to research
The 11.
this heckin' cool tablet thing here that gives
that's
me
pretty fucking sick.
11 victory points, baby.
Game-winning move right there. So there are these lovely tiles at the top of the research track that you can spend your leftover resources on. Get, as Kai just did, a whole heckin' lot of points.
Now to work out if I can get another one or not.
I've got so many tablets that I just don't think I'm going to have the gold to really use them.
Oh, that's what I ran into.
Rebecca.
Trying to figure out... Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm going to... Alright, we're going to start by... So I'm stuck. Do I want to go up this way? I think either way, using this arrowhead is going to be an issue. Because this I need 2 arrowheads, and then this way I need to get a ruby somehow.
Well, there are still spaces on the board that can give arrowheads.
Yes. Yes. Just bulk arrowheads would be nice.
Bulk arrowheads would be very nice.
Of course, I could just...
I really needed to get either another arrowhead or a ruby, and instead I got bulk
Tablets.
tablets.
Okay. Damn it. I don't have anyone with transportation.
Maybe I should have gone the guaranteed arrowheads.
Okay. Doing another bit of a play here. Actually, first things first. Because I know what I've got. I'm going to go up this. Yes. The reason why I wanted to go this way is because I get the draw card.
Absolutely.
So we're paying 2 tablets and an arrowhead to then do that. But I draw a card.
Whole deck, which is impressive.
Yeah. I actually have a lot in my deck too. Yeah, that's what I've done.
Alright. On my turn, I'm using a machete to get rid of a fear card and get myself 2 explores. I'm realizing I probably should have taken the guaranteed arrowhead so that I can at least get some extra points at the end of the game, but at this point, I think Kai's extra 11 points is going to be pretty banging.
Let's see. I think I've done the math and worked out the most efficient option.
We're in super concentration mode. I haven't even thought to look at chat. Because I'm just thinking.
Chat's just chilling.
So I'm going to spend 4 explore tokens to purchase the ritual dagger.
Yep.
Because that's worth 2 victory points at the end. I need to murder a card, which...
I think you can choose
sure.
to do it, actually.
But it really doesn't matter.
But I want the arrowhead.
Yeah.
So...
No, I mean, I think you can choose...
You can choose not to do that.
You can choose...
Well, it makes no difference. It's a zero-sum game.
Yeah, okay.
So whether it's gone or not is
that's fine.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Just eat it out.
And I'll have an arrowhead, please.
No, not allowed.
No.
That is sad. Sad for me. Thank you.
Sad times. Sad times at the Baltimore.
Rebecca? We get a new card out just in case it does change people's minds about stuff?
Yes.
Oh, please, yes.
It is the War Mask. Gain an arrowhead. Don't gain fear from monsters this round. You spook them back with your mask. I guess. That would have been real good for you to have, you know,
Oh my god.
A while ago.
every turn up until now.
Put that up there. Don't put that up there.
Beck, don't you dare buy it before I can.
You're gonna go ahead and put that up there because you would not believe. I mean, are you buying it this round?
Maybe. I've got it at the
How
side
quickly
of
can you
things.
get another Explorer?
No, because I need to save my ruby.
Oh, you could tap your lady.
I need to use the ruby to get up to the final spot, and anything after that is just...
Hey, get out of here. This
Extra.
is my ruins.
Okay, well, actually, I've just realized what I can do. I'm actually this. Oh, the problem is there's so many things I want to do, and I worry Tom's going to do them before me. Except Tom can't do this move, and I think Tom is getting up there before I am anyway. So he can have that extra point because I'm in it for the long game. I'm in it for a good time, not a long time. There was a play here, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I am going to get the War Mask.
Getting the War Mask? Yep.
I'm going to do it because I have 2 Explore tokens currently. Yes, so I'm going to use this to gain an Explore token because it's worth 3, so I'm just going to spend 2
One
to
more
gain
mask,
that.
please.
I get a arrowhead
Yep.
from that. I don't gain a fear card from monsters this round.
Nice. Becky's absolutely right. I will be spending a coin...
The new card, if anyone's interested, is an Ornate Hammer. You get to exile the rightmost item card, and then gain any exiled item card to the bottom of your deck.
That's pretty good. A
that's not
coin...
bad. Especially if you've been chundering through your deck like I
Yeah.
have.
I'm
Or
going on
you.
top. I'm going on top. Give me the points. That's all I'm doing.
Well, you should be on 21, because that's the only thing we were tracking. I
But
mean,
also
unless
the
you're also
books.
tracking the books. Which we all gave up on, actually.
We're all over the place.
We all got to flip both of our assistants, and then we're like, yeah.
So yeah.
fine. Yeah, you won't... Like, the only time you really want to go higher than that is if you've really got the resources and you need those 3 to explore and
Yeah.
possibly...
I've done
cheap
it.
ass.
I've-
I was eyeballing that. But
I've got so many...
I just
Look
haven't
at all
looked.
these useless tablets I have.
it's my
5 tablets.
Yes, because Tom just played.
Yeah.
may I please purchase a fishing rod?
No, not allowed.
Since it's the end of the game, I'm just going to relax.
2.
Have a bit of a fish.
A bit of a fish.
That goes in the bottom of my deck.
There you go. And then for 4 coins, you can activate a site you occupy. If it is a level 2 site, you must first pay 2 coins. I don't think I have
Damn.
that many ways to draw cards.
That is so good. Were all my good cards at the bottom? Yeah. Wasn't getting anything.
It is currently my turn. And I'm trying to think what will get me up to the top. So I'm actually going to start by going up. So I can figure out exactly what I need.
Yep. Get yourself an extra... I mean, you gotta pay...
Yes. So then to get up a little bit further, I actually need a completely different set. Completely different set of things.
I'm gonna grab myself a coin and 2 tablets for a cheeky 2-point tile from the top, please and thank you.
Nice. I'm spending an arrowhead and explore for a 2-point tile from the top, please.
Yeah, if I'd taken the guaranteed arrowhead, I could have got an extra one, but... Yeah. No use crying over spilt milk. Just do better next time.
Yeah, I just needed to work out a way to get an extra ruby for this last round. Would have been really nice. But...
Rubies are... Like, you had so many cheap rubies. I could have got another one if I'd drawn the right card, but...
Yep.
The luck of deck building games, man. That's why you play them. Beck seems like she's got big plays coming up.
So many cards left in her hand.
She's still got a person to put out.
I'm also nervous.
That's crazy.
And 3 monsters killed. Probably very few fear cards.
I moved up and didn't get an explore token.
Which was what you need if you're going to do another explore. And therefore...
Okay, well I'm going to start by playing my bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Which is just
Three
going to be
explore
my
tokens.
turn. So I'll get 3 explore tokens from my monsters.
Oh my god, are you going to explore the level 6? The top level one?
Oh.
Just tapping my assistant, it gives me 2. But because my bow and arrow is
An action.
that's the end of my turn.
I pass. I got nothing.
I've also got nothing. I passed too.
Alright, Rebecca, now is
your
your
game.
time. You can do whatever you want for the next little while.
Okay, I'm gonna take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very nervous. So, the really frustrating thing here is that in order to explore this level 2, which I'm actually about to do, I actually need to pay my 2. They could have been good for me,
Yeah.
but just not in the way that I needed them to be.
Yeah.
So we're paying the aeroplane costs and the 6 explore tokens.
Amazing.
That's 6 victory points.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 6 victory points and,
And an
potentially...
upgrade. You can upgrade one of your...
Yeah.
Alright, Rebecca.
Hang on.
Oh.
So let me just get rid of these for a second. I just want to think about if I want to upgrade. I think I do. I think I need to get a ruby from this now.
Yeah.
I wanted to check the rules to see like what order things happen in, but I think it is
I found the
those
amount
then
to be
reveal. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
reveal.
You will be getting 2 explores and a ruby.
Oh, the explores.
Dude, just getting a ruby there,
Oh,
just getting a ruby is another bunch of points.
That's-
But you will have to fight if you want to get 5 points.
I
A
don't
giant
gain
crab
fear
beetle.
rounds this token.
True, but if you
Ah.
defeat it, it is 5 points for the cost of 2 coins and an arrowhead.
I don't get fear from monsters this round.
That's a big last turn. Oh boy.
Oh man, and she still has spaces available on her board to get idols from.
So, it's my turn
Yeah.
again.
It's still your...
I am slowly taking this turn so I can try and get as many points as I can from it. So
Yep.
first and foremost, this puppy is moving up.
Yeah, wonderful.
So I'm finally in the last row. Tom,
points.
did you take a top tier token?
Oh, I didn't. That probably would have changed everything
You
for
may
me.
choose first.
And then decide if I want to do anything else. I will be taking this one to scrap a card because I forgot this was a thing and therefore looked at my deck already. Yeah.
Tom has left me with a draw card.
Just to make your turn even bigger.
Just to make it that much bigger. Okay. We'll see how we go. So, with that, I am left with an Explorer token, a tablet, and a ruby. In order to get an 11 tier token tile, I need...
A tablet, a coin, and an arrowhead.
Yeah, a tablet, a coin, and an arrowhead. I don't think there's any way for me to do it.
I think you can get the arrowhead really easily.
Wait,
Like-
where did my arrowhead from... Oh, I think I spent it.
Yeah, you can get an arrowhead really easily. Unfortunately, a coin and a tablet are very difficult.
The problem is I can only do one of these once.
Yeah.
I mean, there is the 6s as well.
Yeah, she can get the 6 guaranteed
Yeah.
because she can just upgrade an idol to either one.
The problem is I don't have any more... Wish I had my dog back in my hand. And also having a monster... So here's the thing. Having a monster to go against everything else.
Yeah, I guess what it comes down to is it better to kill the monster for 5 points and get...
My problem is I'm trying to do... Oh, fuck, I've just realized something I can do. Just doing some... I can't do both. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting.
Oh no, she's got ideas.
I do have ideas.
I think killing a monster can get you 7 points, while getting a level 2 tablet only gets you 6 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably not a smart move. So we're going to start by spending that for a coin.
Yep.
Spending my ruby to move up. Get 3 explore tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... Because now I have 4.
Yeah. Now you're looking at the market.
I'm looking at the market. I feel like the only thing I should do at this moment is spend 4 for the ornate hammer.
Yep.
Because that not only goes into my hand, but I get to exile the rightmost tool in the tool row, but I get to gain any tool from the exile to the bottom of my deck. What do I want?
Oh, that balloon.
And then you can spend an idol to draw that card.
Oh no. Oh no. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
Beck, at this point, I'm trying my best to help you. I am coming in last place in this game. I know that already. It never quite worked out. But oh man, Beck has pulled off some amazing stuff.
This is a big last turn, and I'm very nervous.
Okay. I might have hit my cap. Because there's a card here that would actually be like... Oh no. Oh no.
What have you done? What are you taking?
I'm exiling it to the bottom. No, it just... So
we can't see that.
It's the journal that Tom exiled earlier.
Oh!
We're gonna need another.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Move a monster from its site from a site you occupy to an unoccupied camp or first level site with no monsters.
Oh my God.
No.
And then activate that site.
All right, Rebecca.
No. Oh
Would
no.
you like to use an idol to draw this card?
Yeah.
Beck's taking more turns in the last turn than she has the entire rest of the game.
All right,
This is
Rebecca.
crazy.
I'm making up for the last.
Yeah.
Research with your book for free.
Hang on, I would like to draw the card, please.
All right, Rebecca, research with your book for free.
What'd you draw, Beck?
What am I? Oh my God! I drew a journal. I'm gonna play my journal. I'm gonna move my book up to here, which lets me get an artifact for free with my book.
I have a feeling Beck's got this in the bag, to be honest.
Do you go for points? Do you go for...
Do I go for complete and utter buffoonery? Because I could take that and refresh both of my assistants, but then it would just be like buying points here. This is coins, which I can't use.
Yeah.
These are drawing cards I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing cards I don't have.
That's activating a first level site or a camp.
But I can activate that site.
Yeah.
From a site I occupy. So I can take this one. And, but I don't have the ability to draw cards again. So it needs to be unoccupied.
You can move it here,
Yeah.
and that's just straight up 2 points, because that is all you need for a level 2 tile.
I would be losing the ability to then kill this thing, but that's fine. I'm winning on monster points anyway.
Like, that is a 4-point play.
Anyway, point is I have to take this anyway.
Yeah. Can we green screen it, because no one can quite see that one properly?
Guardian's Crown.
Move a monster from a site you occupy to an unoccupied
Damn.
campsite or the first level site. Activate that site. Where would you like to move your monster to, Rebecca?
It's a shame the War Mask doesn't end up
Yeah.
doing his ability, but that was a...
Look, that was just
Great.
I don't really mind because now I'm not obligated to kill this.
Yeah.
So, in order to get the most... I mean, I would really like a ruby, but I
Yeah.
occupy a space with a ruby.
You could put it down here, but I don't think the point value is going to be
No,
any
it
different.
makes more sense for me to... Because it has to be unoccupied. So we'll take
This is
this,
making a mockery of turns.
we'll put it
Tom
here,
and I tapped out early and
and grab
handed the
this
floor over.
and that.
Yep. And then what would you like to do with those?
Make sure there's absolutely nothing else I can do. No, because you can't buy anything with only two coins. Well, it's a shame I can't get an arrowhead again. I should have found a way to refresh him. Well.
Yeah, well.
I mean, if I could go up here one more time, that would be... Fuck. Back!
I don't think you could have done any better. I think you are spending...
Well, actually, no, I don't want to retcon. Because I could put that there, get the coin and the arrowhead still, and then go up here with my book.
You could.
It just depends on if you guys would like to...
But there is no difference in points at the end. You can't kill a monster not on a spot you are.
So it has to be on a space that I occupy?
Yeah, you may overcome a guardian for free on a site where you have an archaeologist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it makes no difference.
Sure.
At the end of the day, that will you 4 points. You got a card worth 2 points, and you get a little tile from the very top because you're a good archaeologist for an extra 2 points.
I can't see anything else I can do. My last card is an explore token.
Oh, an explore token.
Yeah.
You earned it.
I'll do it for me!
That is the end of the game. This is the kind of game where if you have resources left over at the end, you feel unsatisfied.
Yeah, I've got a tablet, a gold, and an exploration sitting here. Got 3 tablets sitting there.
So disappointing. Alrighty then.
Sorry, I was not interacting with
Dex
chat
last
there.
Oh no, that
hyper
is
efficient there.
fine. That was some mad plays. We need to grab the score sheet out of there. We're going to reset the scores and count it all up from the very top. The resources are pretty. I love them so much. Let's reset everyone's scores back to 0.
Do we have a pen that I can use?
Get you one.
That would be great.
Possibly.
Thank you. Just something that won't go through to the table. Need a pencil?
Yeah, I just got to get up. The one time I'm not wireless is the time I have to get up all day, every day.
Yes. That is like one of the other things I really like about this game. They're nice. They're nice tokens. Like, the gem token isn't your stock standard weird twisty cube token. Oh, no. It's actually it's an idol ruby thing. It's so pretty.
Very nice. I do really like the components of this game.
We will be discussing this game, giving a full review of it at the end. But for now, we need to find out who won. So, Rebecca, if you have the score pad, I'd like to just quickly shut the score pad off on the green screen.
Give me... Nope.
This is the score pad. This is all the things that we score for. First, the level that our magnifying glass and book got to. Second, any tablets we got from the very tippy top. Third, any idols and unopened idol spaces. Fourth, the amount of monsters we killed. Fifth, the amount of points we get from cards we have bought. And finally, we lose points for any fear cards left. So I'm going to pass that over to Rebecca.
I'm going to do this
stuff up.
I think this is actually going to be really close. So I'm going to do it kind of quietly, I think.
Oh, no, we counted it out.
Okay.
So let's start with everyone's points from their books and magnifying glasses.
So Kai, you start with 23.
23 points.
Plus your book, which is actually an extra 4. So you go up to 27. What a terrible eraser.
27. Tom has 21 points from magnifying glass and also 4 from his book.
So that goes up to 25.
And Rebecca...
28 in total. 20
Yes.
from a magnifying glass, 8 from a book. So even though third, the magnifying glass, still the highest scoring
The high scoring book.
from the research track.
Well done. All right, what is next?
I paid the resources to go up, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I sure
Okay.
hope so.
I mean, Tom probably wouldn't have let me.
No, you researched for free.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That
you
was
discarded
those
that, yeah.
bullshit plays
Remember
that I
that
did.
play? All right, what is next, Rebecca?
We have the tiles, so the research tiles and tablets.
Sure. I have 13 points worth. 111 and 12.
Tom has.
2 points.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you don't have it on your board, so I couldn't see it. Beck also has 2 points. 2 points.
Next.
Idols.
I have 12 points. No,
You have 15. Because you get points from idols and spent idols. You
I have a total of 13.
Whoops. That's not Tom.
3, 6, 9 from idols here, and then 4 from the open.
And Rebecca?
space.
I also have 15. See, that's a legitimate way to play it. If you're not going for monsters and you're not going to be getting those idols in bulk, you have to leave that last space open because you technically get 1 more point than if you fill them all
I
out.
was hoping to leave that one
Yeah.
out as well, but
Yeah.
I ended up needing it.
I'm so impressed that you managed to get an 11-point tile without having to use those extra resources. That is insane.
God. This razor just doesn't work.
Why do you need an eraser?
Because I've been making mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
What is next, Rebecca?
Next, we have monsters.
I get 5 points.
Kai
I have
has
10 points.
10.
I
Kai's
killed
first
2
on the across.
monsters.
So you have 5 points.
And Rebecca has...
15.
Monster Hunter.
Next is tools and artifacts. So everyone take a moment, count out your points for those.
This is where I'm concerned about Beck just
Running away with it.
running away with it, absolutely, because of the amount of stuff you got at the end there.
Bear in mind, I did have to get low cost things to make it work.
Alright, Kai, how many points did you get from that?
6. 3 from items, 3 from artifacts.
I got 7.
Oh geez, alright. So you had 6.
Oh god, Rebecca, how many did you get?
I haven't counted mine yet. You had 7?
I had 7.
Cool.
That is so... Oh, we can't even see it on the thing.
12. Like I said, low cost items. So it wasn't that much higher.
And then finally, points lost from fear cards. I believe I'm just losing 1.
That's impressive considering.
How many I
Considering
have?
how many you had at one point, yeah.
So Tom is at a -1, Kai is at 0, and I am also at
Did you
0.
have 5 fear cards at one point?
I think so.
And you
Yeah.
ended back down to 1? That is impressive.
My machete really came through.
The machete.
Yeah.
Machete. Alright, well, I have points up here, but I want Beck to do some maths and figure out if they are accurate. Thank you so much for being here. This has been a really fun stream. It's one we've been wanting to do for a while, because I've been wanting to check out this game since the start of the year, because I love Dune Imperium, and this was talked about in relation to Dune Imperium as being the thing, but it plays very differently. We'll do a full talk at the bottom, because I think Beck's just figured some points out. I love... Art-wise, this is probably my favourite game of 2021.
It's
Like,
very,
component quality, art, there's just everything about it fits so well. For a game that could be icon spaghetti, it works
It's
really,
like reads really clearly.
really nicely.
It's one of those games that you look at and you're like, there's so many icons, but then you look at it for a moment and you're like, oh, well, that icon obviously means this. That icon obviously means that.
Thank
Okay.
you, Matrix. Would love to know your thoughts on the game. Rebecca, please reveal the points that you've added up, just in case I've got them wrong over there.
So I'm going to start with the lowest number.
It's me!
Is Tom with 53.
Yay! What did I get? 53. I counted correctly.
Yay!
I can't read
Tell
that
us,
from here, so this is
tell us
all
the
exciting.
scores in first place and second place.
So first place was 72.
Yeah.
Second place was 69.
Nice. So second place is the real winner, whoever it is.
It was you.
Hooray!
So yeah, Kai had 69 and I had 72, which officially
Wow.
makes this the first time I've ever won this game, and it's like also the 10th time I've played this game.
So close. That is like 3 points difference.
I will say this, I think the only reason why I won it was because compared to your... Because... GG, Tom. GG! Because you had the highest in terms of extra points,
Yep.
so those tablets, which is obviously how you play it once you get to the
Huge.
top of the track,
Huge points.
clearly. So you had 13 to my 2, and
Yeah.
Tom's 2. We're not counting Tom as part of this, so we'll just...
I did my best.
It's not there. But then you were also really close in idols, and then you were super close in terms of monsters. So because I only got 3.
So as soon as you grab that 6 points up here, that's where I started getting concerned. Because that's like, yeah, I mean, 6 points quickly makes up for more than half of my
Yeah.
11 pointer.
So yeah, those 6 points on the
Yeah, plus
idols
the-
is what closed the gap
Yeah.
on us, because you had 13 and I had 15.
That final
Very
turn,
well
once you
played.
had all those resources
Those,
in place.
you were right, it's the artifacts that won it for me.
Yeah.
So because I had 12 to your 6,
Yeah.
it's just
Very, very well played.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen, but apparently it was just how it wanted to go.
Amazing. So look at this board. Look at all the different things that happened in this game. Like all the different monsters that can come out, all the different ways you can research and get those bonuses.
Also, that's what that eraser did. Nothing.
Just
absolutely
smudged
nothing.
it around a little bit.
Yeah.
But that gets us into what we do every single time we play a game here at Nerds of the West. We rank it against every other game. It is a fight to the death, and I'm dropping everything. My God. We don't rank games based on really one game being better than another, because you can't do that. We rank games based on what
I think this is okay for you to put down on the board.
Absolutely, it is. What we would prefer to play if given the opportunity. We will give our thoughts on components and how the game plays and give it some justification for what we want to play, for why we are putting it where we are, and this is our board. This is, if we move it down a little bit further, please, the Nerds of the West ranking list. At the top, the game we voted at the top for last year, Guildmaster, which came out last year. We re-rank all these games at the end of the year, and Guildmaster was consistently in people's top 5, and so beat out everything else, but we got a couple of contenders. Land vs. Sea, Heaven and Ale, and Cubitos, with Phantom Inc., Nidavellir, Spartacus, and Stardew Valley all up the top as well. So we have to decide where we put Lost Ruins of Arnak. Beck, you won. What are your thoughts on this game?
So, if you're new and you didn't hear me say it at the beginning, I have been playing this game a lot on Board Game Arena since I first played it a couple of weeks ago, and since I got into Board Game Arena about a week after that. This is the first time I've actually won. However, the thing I really like about this game is that whole, like, you know, I'm the last one going, but I have play after play that leads into another play. You get that with this game every time you play it. Like, provided you don't have a completely unlucky game, because luck is a big part of this. Like,
I had a pretty unlucky game with the monsters that came out and the stuff. And I'm okay with that. Like, that is what this game is like.
Yeah, like, the cards are shuffled, the monsters and the temples are shuffled. Like, there's this massive pile of level 1 temples that we haven't even touched.
Well, apart from the ones you revealed at the bottom.
Yeah. But it's still, like, for me,
There's so much variability.
Yeah, it's all very variable, but it depends on how you play it. And that's the first time I've ever won.
Yeah.
So
for a game with so much variability, you still have so much choice in how you play. But also round to round, you're like, all right, everything's reset. Where do I go right now?
And also, it's like, how do I set up for my next round?
There are cards. We didn't play any of them. There are cards that give you bonuses, like extra big bonuses when you pass with them. It's like, play this card to pass and get 5 coins. Play this card to pass and get a ruby and set yourself up for next time.
Yeah. I'm looking at it, and it's like everything that I've got here, I would play this over them. I actually think this is my top game of the year.
Amazing.
Yeah, like 100%. Like, if I could put it anywhere, I'd put it up with Guildmaster. Mostly because I've never played Guildmaster, but
We'll be playing it soon, but you put this over Cubitos, and you loved Cubitos.
I did love Cubitos, and I would put this over Cubitos.
Nice.
Because it's also entirely dependent on, like, there's luck involved, but with Cubitos, there was something about it that just, I can't quite remember how Cubitos played, just because I did only play it the once. It's like, but Cubitos wasn't entirely, like, skill-based, whereas this, it's like, you need to know what you're placing, you need to know where you're placing it, you need to know when you're placing it, and if you do it wrong, then you wind up not doing anything for your first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Which, considering there are only 5 rounds in the game.
This is one of the few games that I sat down with these guys and went, we need to play that. You guys need to play this before you play it on stream. Because if you're not aiming to get, like, your whole game, to get those assistants in your first 2 turns, then you're out of the game. Like, you won't win unless you get an assistant early.
Actually, yeah, because if I hadn't researched my book up, which I called a silly play, I probably would have lost.
Yeah.
Because my book was down with all of yours. If I had kept my
you
book
got
where
4
it was,
points from
it would have
book
been 4 points, and you lost by 3 points. So if I hadn't researched with my book, I probably would have lost.
Yeah.
But also researching with it is what allowed me to do all the other stuff. So.
Like, I don't know about you guys, I think I've said it before, but the art in this game, all the different cards, all the different components, everything is so thematic and so nice.
I have so many things I love about this game.
General little snake dude is cool, and then you get these sweet-ass monsters that are all just impressive in their own way, and none of them feel necessarily like the same kind of art. Like, you get these ones which are like temple guardians. They're all called temple guardians, but these ones like are specifically a bird made out of stone. This one's just a giant monster.
Well,
this could be a cute little frog. Obviously it's not, but it could be.
Like, with my monsters, I had a few that were interesting. Like, there's obviously like a massive vulture that's just like massive vulture. Then I've got like a bird made of bronze and rock.
That's the one I was thinking about before. Like, you've got this bird made out of bronze and this bird made out of stone and a giant spider that creeps me out every time I see it with its red eyes. But like, I love games where theme meets mechanics, and there's so much like exploration, like literal exploration. You go out and you flip over a tile and you hope for the best, or researching stuff and thinking about like that's what makes this game great to me, is you have to be thinking about your next plays, planning stuff ahead, really being quite cerebral and forward thinking, and that fits so thematically into research and archaeology and all that, like, really quite hard sciences. And I love that. I don't know personally if I would put this game above Cubitos and Nidavellir, but I would definitely put it above Cora, Everdell, and Spartacus. So below Nidavellir for me, just because I personally love Nidavellir, but this game is so good. I cannot praise this game enough. It is so satisfying to play.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with most of it. I love the art, I love the theme. I do like the aspect of the randomised spaces, the randomised monsters, makes it a bit more replayable than, we keep comparing to Dune Imperium just because it's a deck building worker placement. But because the spaces keep changing every time you play it, it's a bit of a change there.
How good is modular worker placement?
There's also there's a second board.
Yeah, that's something we haven't said. There is a harder side to the board.
Side. It does make you. You have to be very stringent with your resources, so it does feel a bit more, strategic than a lot of similar games. And more often than not, you've got to pick one option or another. It's not, I'll do this first and then that. It's pretty much, you're going to do one of the two things or go to one of the two locations and that's it. So you've got to think a bit harder about that. Definitely up there for me. I'm trying to think about what else is on this board.
What's interesting to me is this game can be super heavy. Like, it's not a super heavy Euro, but it can be super heavy in player interaction and cutting each other off and like getting up that, choosing whether you climb up the track quicker or get out to spaces before other people.
Yeah.
But it is relatively easy to learn.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's only like so many things you can do on your turn. And then once you kind of get the concept of there are instants, and then there is your turn and what you can do on your turn, then it's pretty simple to be able to plan what you do out.
Yeah, it's not a simple game to learn, but if you've played board games before, it can be.
Yeah.
But because of that variability, because of the player interaction, because of just a huge amount of variability, like we keep saying it, different cards coming out at different times, different tiles coming out. There's expansions coming, which I'm so keen for. Like, there's just so many. Every game is a different puzzle, and I love that in a Euro.
It does suffer a little bit from what I don't like about Istanbul. Speaking about our least favourite games, which is that occasionally you've got a well-laid plan, and then Tom goes to the location that you want to go.
Yeah.
And your plan goes to heck because. If I don't get those resources from that spot, I can't do, and then the plan goes out the window.
Yeah.
But I find it doesn't affect it as badly because I feel like there's more different ways of getting resources. Yeah. You can always bump one of your idols up to get a freebie here. You've got the ones in your hand.
A good example, which I can't really see without putting that all the way down. If we take these spaces as an example, like this, we would go to this space for an arrowhead and a coin. If you wanted it for the arrowhead, you could just as easily go back over here and use this campsite instead. It just means you wouldn't get the coin out of it, which you may not necessarily need.
What it really comes down to is these big spaces up here. Those are like primo spots. As you saw, each of us grabbed one of those in the final round. If you get a good one of those when you reveal it, and then you're able to get there again in a final round, like that is game-changing. There are also some amazing level 1 spaces, like drawing cards, or the one that Beck got to get a ruby. Like, just free ruby early game. Game changer. The fact that you can have those turns where you're planning ahead and picking those spots, or have those turns where, as Beck did, I think almost twice this game, just the right thing came out at the right time. Like, this game is satisfying, it's fun, I'll stop talking and let Kai have his moment.
I was
love
just going to ask a question of Kai, actually.
Do it.
Because you played this for the first time the other week, the same time that I first played it. Do you think that you like it more after having played it again, or less?
Yeah, I was going to say that, actually. I think that the second time around, I enjoyed it more than the first time around. Because having some knowledge of, the progression and where you need to be at what point in the game definitely helps. The first time around, I was a little bit like, oh no, I've stymied myself, or oh, I've left myself with not enough resources. So I think the second time around definitely added a little bit. I probably would want to play the other side of the board next time to mix things up a little bit rather than play the same board again.
If you get Board Game Arena, you can play with me anytime.
There you go. We'll give it a go. For me, I think this is going to sit... obviously, the board is an amalgamation, so it's a bit different for everyone.
Yeah, and you get to re-rank it all at the end of the year anyway.
Just listen to your heart.
I know. I was trying to compare it to Dune Imperium, but I think Dune Imperium's too low on this list.
I agree, but I prefer
10,
this.
5, so this is about a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I personally prefer this to Dune Imperium, but I still love Dune Imperium.
See, I also prefer it to Dune Imperium, but that's because I'm not a big fan of the Dune franchise. Like, I've played a lot of...
The theme can be a big part.
I love this because of the theme.
Yep.
Like,
and you don't have to be... This isn't based on an IP.
Yeah.
Obviously there's,
Schmindiana Schmones.
some references to sort of Schmindiana Schmones style, but it's not licensed, so you don't have to have any knowledge going in, which is... you don't have to for Dune, but obviously it helps. So I would probably place Dune and this on par with one another. I like them for different reasons. This is a bit more strategy heavy and a bit more thinky, I would say. But like I was saying before, I enjoy kind of the big combos and stuff you can pull off in something like Dune Imperium as well. But it doesn't feel right putting
it down there.
Arnak down here, because especially since there's some games up here that I'm not as big a fan of. So I'm going to place it...
I'll say this. I almost feel like you can't put it above Who Goes There, though.
But I would put Who Goes There higher on this list as well.
This whole chunk here, basically from War of Whispers down to Love Letter, is all on par with each other. This is just here because we had to space them out.
Run out of room, yep.
So anything in there is...
Yeah. So, I'm going to say I'll place it roughly
in
this cluster. I would definitely place it above Cockroach Poker and Fury of Dracula.
Yeah, that big chunk of 8 out of 10 games.
Yeah, to be honest, I would probably put it above Wingspan, but below Two Castles. So in that cluster sits about right.
You can rank it properly.
With me. When we rank it properly at the end of the year, things will be different. Because as I say, Who Goes There for me is higher than...
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, yep.
So logically, would it go back here? Or would it go like in here?
I don't know, that's a pretty...
Yeah, that's...
I think...
par with like Spartacus decided.
Shoot!
We'll just turn it sideways.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Go right there.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Waiting for that to happen. And that was our Lost Ruins of Arnak stream.
Okay.
We do need to get other people to play this just so that they can accurately rank it for the end of the year.
Exactly. But that's their problem to figure out.
I'm just going to get this off the board because that is actually giving me anxiety.
Solid out of 10 game.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
I also like the fact that it was actually so close at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was only...
Even we say, it's on Lost, but a spread of 53
to 72.
It's not a huge spread.
Especially considering other games you can play where the spread is much higher. Like, people can literally lap you. Yep. I'm trying to think of a game in which that happens. Concordia is probably a big one for that. What? Yeah. There was a game that I played recently and I got lapped. What was it? I don't remember.